Hello, everybody. Welcome to Collecting Justified, episode 19. Still going strong, still going consistent. Starting a little late. I know, starting a little late, getting back into old habits and everything, but had some other stuff to get ready and everything. We have a fun episode planned today. We'll get into that in the housekeeping and everything. But welcome, everybody. If you're here live in the chat, make sure you drop a hashtag justified in the chat or just say hi, whatever you want to do. Let us know you're here. If you're watching on the replay, thank you for watching. Try to catch one live if you can. I know it's a late time for everybody, but I'm not going to sit here and yap by myself. We don't have a full house today. We'll get into that. But you know who is here with me? Who is always here with me? Mr. David Evan Smith.
Ho, 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 toy sluts and basic bitches out there. Happy holidays.
How's it going, David?
Doing all right. I'm trying to get in the spirit. I'm trying to keep this ball from flying at my mouth. So forgive me for adjusting my hat, but getting in the spirit, you know?
Right.
Tis the season.
I combed my hair before I came in here. And then I sat down. I was like, I'm putting the hat on. What the hell am I doing? What the hell am I doing? I'm an idiot, David. I'm an idiot.
Mine is okay. You know, I'm not hiding any crazy mess, you know. But
David, we have a fun, packed episode today, my friend.
I hope so.
Let's hope it all goes smooth, okay? So the plan is we are going to do our Toy Lines Naughty or Nice list draft format. Me, you, and Andrew. Andrew said he's going to be here. He's just going to be late. He's trying to climb. It's a long. You've never been stuck in the basement, David.
That's true.
But it's a lot of stairs and ladders and hatch doors. He's got to come up about 12 levels to get to his chair. So he's on his way. That
was exhausting.
Yeah. And Kurt K is going to try to join us. His computer's giving him a little bit of problems. He's got a small little Star Wars ship that came in the mail today. It's about yay big. He got the Haslab Ghost in today, so he's going to pop in and unbox that for us and give us, he's going to share his Christmas spirit, his Christmas joy of his Haslab with us. And so I hope Andrew's here because I know nothing about the Ghost. I don't know much about Star Wars.
I'm so glad that we're going to talk Star Wars.
Right.
Who are the two people on screen right now that can say so much about Star Wars? Is John in the chat today?
Oh, yeah, where's Compulsive Collector? When you need him?
Right.
Yeah, but man, on top of that, I've got a Christmas giveaway. Got this guy right here.
Hot. That's hot.
Christmas giveaway. It's not going to be at the beginning of the live stream. It's not going to be at the end of the live stream. It's going to be somewhere in the middle. You have to be here live. So I've got notes. Channel members, if you're here live and you enter the giveaway, you get an extra entry on top of the one for being live. But you have to be here live. Nobody's getting an entry if they're not here during the giveaway. So you have to be a subscriber to enter. You have to be here live. If you're a channel member, you get an extra entry. And if you shared my story the other day, I know who shared it, you get another extra entry if you're here live. I hope I got that across in the post and everything. So
I'm here live. So can I be?
You can enter.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Everybody can enter. Okay. I'm not going to enter. It's right here. It's already here, and I already have one. Yeah, it's open to everybody. It's as long as you're here and you're subscribed. And I've got the chat set to subscriber only mode, which is a little cheat you can do, so it's only a subscriber winning the giveaway. I want it to be somebody who supports the channel. So, and I feel like it's a good thing to do to give members an automatic extra entry. And you know what we're gonna do for that giveaway, David? You know how I'm gonna select the winner? I'm bringing back the Quiz Bowl.
Bowl. So, that's the bane of my existence right there. Jesus Christ.
It's going to be pen and paper. I'm going to write down and then cut it up. So I'll probably go off camera when y'all and let y'all talk amongst yourselves. do all of it, get it ready, get all entries ready, mix it up real good, and then we'll do the live drawing. I haven't had good luck with duck races, and I don't want to mess with anything else. So
I haven't had good luck with quizzes, so
right. But
this is
see,
it's already rigged. I just think it's already rigged.
The bowl is empty. The bowl is empty. And I'll do the live drawing on camera and everything. And yeah, I'll even, if everybody wants, if you're skeptical, I can show you the pieces of paper after I write down the names before I cut it and before I throw them in there. So it would be nice if it went to somebody, you know, like not overseas, but it's open to everybody. It's open to everybody. So
I mean, we have quite a few UK supporters on this channel. So I mean,
I know.
It is what it is, you know. You
so
just gotta shell out the extra bucks for the shipping, you know.
If you want to donate to the channel via super chat to help out with the shipping, I would greatly appreciate it. But it's in the spirit of giving.
If they super chat, can they get an extra name for themselves in the bowl?
Yeah. Okay. So super chats of $5 or more can net you an extra entry. Okay. So we'll say that. I think that's fair.
Ups the chances of them getting selected from the bowl, right?
Exactly. But David, it's not time for the giveaway yet. You know what it's time for? What's it time for, David?
The housekeeping.
Bam, the housekeeping.
See, I'm already winning the quizzes. I'm already winning.
There you go. Point for David. And I meant to add a slide to this of our co-host justified points that we're doing, like amongst ourselves. Like if you missed that episode where we briefly talked about it, I've been keeping track of points for all four of my co-hosts, so I can read off those results near the end of this episode if we want. But that's still going. But it's very whose line is it anyway? The points don't really matter that much. There might be a prize. Who knows? David, you know, I have surprised someone with a prize they weren't expecting here recently. So that's fun. That's fun. Alexi, who has abandoned us for 6 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, I should just get all the points for consistency and time and attendance. Like
exactly. But speaking of consistency, David, what's more consistent than this show every Saturday night, Collecting Justified at 8:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, rain or shine, hurricane or not, internet or not, I've just been in the ER or not, I'm going to be here. David will be here with me. Andrew will be here sometimes. Alexi will be here when he's done with his month-and-a-half vacation. Kenny's out of the country now, too. At least that's what I'm telling the authorities. Do not check the basement. Nobody's down there. Don't worry about it. So, and speaking of the basement, the free Andrew from the Basement Fund is open. All super chats go towards keeping the fellas, especially Andrew, out of the basement, and we appreciate it. And memberships are open. You can become a member of the Justified. I did update this graphic a little bit. It's a work in progress. So there's 2-tier system. Feel free to become a Justified member to justify your collecting and just support the channel. You can see everything you get right here, and you can check it out on the channel page as well. There's a link down below where you can just click. It says join. There's a join link, and it'll take you straight to where you become a channel member. And speaking of channel members, here on this show, you know, they fluctuate, especially gifted memberships don't automatically renew and everything. So the list isn't as long this week. Oh, thank goodness, because it's a mouthful. Here on this channel, we thank our channel members at the beginning and end of each live stream. So I will thank those channel members now. Thank you to the Justified MVP tier, Legion X, and Z-Man, the OG member of the Justified. And then
sorry to interrupt, but I just have to say that the 2 live streams that guest starred these MVPs are now in our top 4 most viewed live streams. So 3 and 4 in the top 4 are the ones that feature Z-Man and Legion X. Just saying.
I'm all about having the channel members on. If you're a channel member and you want to be on the show, hit me up and we'll try to work you in at some point. So I love having guests. So thank you to Legion X and Z-Man, and thank you to the Justified tier. That consists of, let me get ready. St. James, Compulsive Collector, Dan Who Reviews, Christopher Allen, Displayed Once, Zion Collectibles, Tac Tac Toys, Cedric Brown, Brian Wong, Kyle M, Gabriel, KJ Smith, Cyber, Abagon's Collection, Jazz D, Kevin Beatty, Kurt K, Super Turk 5000, Darth Primus, John Busink Jr., Joe Juxtapose, Ya Girls Got Legos, aka Alexi's Better Half, and we did get a new channel member during the week, Jesse Hubbard. Thank you, everybody, for being a member of the Justified.
So before we come off of that screen, Jesse Hubbard. So I'm the oldest one on this channel, but I grew up watching soap operas. My mom raised me watching soap operas, and Jesse Hubbard is the name of a character from All My Children, which is now a canceled soap opera. But
might be them.
It might be Jesse Hubbard himself. But if you're a channel member and you're named after that character, send me a message somewhere. So like, find me on Instagram, send me a message, because I'm curious as to why that name. But the actor Darnell Williams, shout out to Darnell Williams, he's a great actor. But that's just really cool. So little, like, I'm not used to my soap opera history world, like mixing and mingling with my action figure collecting world. So I'm just very curious about how this happened. But
it rung a bell with David there. David. So going on. So also we do have this wonderful graphic for the Christmas giveaway that will happen at some point in this live stream. Not at the beginning, not now, not at the end, because I know it does get kind of late. I don't want to make everybody, especially our UK friends, wait till the end, although it would benefit me on shipping if some of them dropped off. But I'm not going to do that. It's going to be somewhere in the middle, that nice filling in the middle of the live stream. Don't know when. Stay tuned. And of course, our main topic, this you got our toy lines, naughty or nice list. I think we're going to do it draft format. We were talking about David, me, you, Andrew, Kurt, if his computer will let him in. He DM'd me letting me know that it's now updating and it's giving him trouble with accessing StreamYard. So hopefully Kurt can make it on with us. And
officially, he would be then the oldest person on the stream. So he actually takes a little heat off of me if he can get technology to work. You know, I know it's difficult for people of his generation.
There's so many jokes in there. So many jokes. He did message me earlier telling me he was going to have to take a nap to make it. I asked him if he was going to be in his nightgown. But you can see right here, Santa's checking the list. You've got me, Andrew, who's supposed to be here, and David right there. Alexi stuffed in his package right there because he leaked information to Dan Who, and Kenny's back there on the ladder, you know, doing his community service for his portion of that takeover. So, David, I guess while we're one more thing. We have to say hello to everybody here live in the chat. So we've got Christopher Allen is here.
Everyone's favorite.
Legion X is here. Hey, Rick, how's it going, bud? Encounter Culture is here, dropping the lightning bolts. I need to get an emoji for Kenny. I realized I still don't have an emoji for Kenny in there. I've got extra emoji slots. I just need to take the time to make one.
He's just use the lightning bolt. Like, it's
there
cheap.
We go.
It's cheap to use. So.
Kurt K was the night before Legends and Liquor. Yes. If you're going to be around tomorrow at, was it 1 p.m. Eastern time?
Yeah.
Depending on your time zone, it's 1 p.m. for us over on this side. A huge Legends and Liquor on Dan Who's channel where we're going to be doing our Secret Santa, US and UK. I've got my huge box over here for my Secret Santa. Oh, there we go. David's got his.
Mine's so that's going to beat up. Like, it's almost like I was afraid like it was going to be ticking or something.
Oh, yeah.
But
Jingle All the Way reference right there. There we go.
Right. That movie that I saw.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. St. James is here. Says, I know you don't have a gold helicopter like Dan. So how do you arrive to the live stream? And of course, I responded on the back of my golden duck trophy. So I guess tomorrow Dan will crown me officially it's already official, but the season 3 duck race champion. I've already got my trophy. So, and then the Chosen 12 is here. Let's see. I want to make sure Mike Hex is here as well. What's up, Mike? And make sure I get everybody. Let's see. Kurt did say go easy. And Gabriel is here as well. What's up, Gabriel? So thank you, everybody, for being here. Stay tuned for the giveaway. And David, so while we wait for Andrew and Kurt, let's do our pickups.
No John yet and no Stussy? Like, where's Stussy at?
Stussy hasn't been here in weeks. Not that I've seen him in the chat. Stussy, if you're watching this on the replay, leave a comment. Let us know you're okay, because I haven't seen you in a while, my friend. And we need an update, and miss you, man. Miss you. You were a figurehead here. You were always here. And maybe his work schedule changed. But Stussy, I hope you're doing all right, bud.
Maybe he ran off with the cashier. Maybe she changed her mind, dumped that guy.
Maybe.
And they ran off to the Galapagos Islands to swim with the turtle.
And if you are watching this, you have no idea what we're talking about, just go back and watch the previous live streams. I know they're long, but that's the only.
They're not as good as like the ones right now, you know? So like.
Right.
Yeah.
But David, help me out here. Do you have any pickups this week?
So I have been in Secret Santa mode where I'm like waiting to see what's in the box, you know, because my list of things that I still need was for my Secret Santa list. But I did happen to receive something from today while I was at work from our friends at cmdstore.com. That's cmdstore.com. Where they had in stock the new Captain America Brave New World Red Hulk, which does distinctly not look like Harrison Ford. So just going to put that out there right now. If you're looking for a Harrison Ford figure, this is probably not it. But it is a big hulking Red Hulk. And I noticed today, and I was talking to my friend at work, that like he doesn't have yellow eyes like comic book Red Hulk. You know, like movie Deadpool and Wolverine Gambit did not have his red eyes, and Red Hulk does not have his yellow eyes. So I'm like, what's up with the eyes? Like, it's a small detail, but those little things make you like see them as the character. So it's just weird to me. So, but
they're trying to save that CGI budget. That's what it is,
I guess. But like, you're CGIing an entire person, so you can't make the eyes yellow. You know,
I can't justify it, David. Can't justify it.
Cannot justify that. So I'll probably be unboxing this during the stream. Whenever anybody else decides to join us, like
right.
Okay. And also CMD Store had in stock the new Captain America. The one they did not have from this release of deluxes is the Falcon, the new Falcon. So that was not up on the site at the time. So still keeping an eye out for that. But these two do look great. And I know that Dan Hu, friend of the channel and recent pirate takeover expert, just posted a review of this Red Hulk. So, and he was the one that was there at MCM London to reveal it. So take a look at Dan's review, and you'll probably get a little mini review from me during the stream. So, yeah, those are all the things that I picked up this week, I think. Yeah. So we'll see tomorrow what's in the box.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Kurt's
we'll find out tomorrow. Legends
of
Liquor. Stay tuned.
Kurt's saying he's backstage. Kurt, I do not see you in the green room, my friend. I do not see you.
Well, I know you sent a new link that I used to get in today. So did he get?
I sent him the new link
too. When you sent earlier.
Yeah, it should still be the exact same link, but StreamYard was acting kind of funny for me. That's why I was on late. So I went ahead and redid the link to make sure everybody else could get in. Kurt, try clicking that new link when you get a chance. That might work for you. I don't know. I saw Andrew pop into the green room for a split second, and then he bailed again. So he's probably on his way home. But David, I guess, of course, we're trying to buy time this week, and I don't have that much.
What?
So there are two things that I didn't show off last week. I said I didn't want to show off, so I guess I can show them off. That I did pick up from Cosmos. So thank God John isn't here. I'm very wishy-washy on McFarlane, as we know. So I had trading credit and I got like that stuff I showed last week. I can't remember exactly what it was now. Oh yeah, I got my Wolverine last week from Cosmos and a couple other things. But he had this stuff for like dirt cheap McFarlane Batman movie stuff. And since I'm building out the other movie lines, I figured I could go ahead and backtrack to the wave that wasn't that good because it's cheap. The V Batman wave. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't spend a dime on it, so
all right, that's justifiable.
And this is one of the gold label ones. I think this is one of the better looking Catwoman. They're all kind of crappy sculpts.
What makes her like, gold label? What is she? Just what's distinctly different?
So there's one where it's the full mask, and then one where it's like full mask off, and then this one it's where you can see her mouth. So
okay.
So I think that face is a little better, but yeah, even with trading credit, it was like $5 of my trading credit, and then this was just loose. So I don't know, man.
Okay.
So now I've got to get the Penguin and the Batman, and then I've got that wave, and it's just gonna go next to my other movie stuff, and then Batman '89's coming out. Hopefully
they revealed that recently. Did you?
Yeah.
What did you think of that?
And what else was it? Batman '89. Oh, and he's redoing, what is it? A Batman Begins Batman.
Yeah.
It's not the Dark Knight. And so those both have soft good capes. So, but I still kind of want to backtrack and get the Dark Knight line for the Build-A-Figure Bane and all that other stuff.
Well, see, so I guess no, it's not worth it because I got the gold label Bane, which has the coat, which is a really good like soft goods coat with the shearling fur on the inside flap of the coat. So like I would just like let me not. So I didn't buy the Scarecrow.
Right.
I bought the Joker loose, but it had like the pile of money that he came with.
Yeah, I don't even necessarily care about that. I just want the figure, I guess.
So maybe buy them loose. To have the character represented, and buy the Bane, the separate Bane. The Catwoman that they sold originally with the Bat Pod, they still did her separately without the Bat Pod.
Yeah, and I think they're re-releasing her again, I think, or something. I don't know. I think she got 2 different single releases, right? Like one was gold label and one, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Don't remember. But I know the one I'm missing from that group is the Lucius Fox figure because he was released with one of the Batmobiles and then they did him on his own. But I think he might have been a Walmart exclusive. So like I can't get to a Walmart. So like I haven't found a Lucius Fox solo live in person in a store. So I still need that. But I did get the Batman, but I like the new Batman '89 figure, but I'm curious about that cape because did you see they posed him where he's like holding like a stick that threads into the edges of the cape so that he's like holding the cape open?
Yeah, I saw that.
But I'm like, does that mean that the cape itself does not have bendy wire? And it has that extra like part that he can just hold in his hands to keep it up, but it's still soft goods that will just drape when it's not posed that way.
Let's
look. You pulling up a picture?
Let's see. Yeah. So this is a shout out to, this is just the quickest one I could pull up, Preternia.com. This is their Instagram right here. Because I tried to go to McFarlane's Instagram and I couldn't see the pictures. So why would a toy company have his own photos on his own Instagram? Why?
I mean, that's bizarre. It's almost like you're trying to advertise your product. I don't know.
Right. Oh, yeah. I see where it's the handles right there. It looks like those slide out.
It looks like the handle is like a, I don't know, like a curved thing that you can like pull out of the
I hope so.
You know?
I hope that's not fixed in there.
I wouldn't want the handle to be stuck in there, you know?
Yeah.
And then that one, is that bendy wire? For the Batman Begins?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Good.
Oh, so that's a big improvement. And I don't think there's that big of a difference between the suits either. So I think this one's more of a solid black, I think, right? Whether it doesn't have gray in it, maybe.
Yeah.
If I'm remembering correctly.
Oh, I feel like also like the Batman Begins version was kind of like a very rounded, soft detail body, and the Dark Knight was a little more armor plating, segmented kind of torso, right?
Right.
So it does look good. And the Dark Knight figure that
Oh,
I got, the wrist articulation was kind of like not popped in all the way. So I tried to fix
no.
it and it wouldn't fix. So I kind of have the cape like posed to drape over that hand so you don't see that it's fucked up. So oh well.
Yep.
So this is a good opportunity for me to kind of like replace the Batman of that franchise, you know.
Gotcha.
And
Oh,
you
that answers our question right there, David. You see the
those
plastic pieces right
those are
there?
the batons there.
Yeah.
Okay,
You see
good.
them? There we go.
And did you catch that they said like these are going to be part of the wave of a wave, or like several
Oh.
like waves built around each of these figures?
Oh, that's awesome. So,
That Superman, like he mentioned it in context of that Superman, but like they said like this, there's more to come, and like these
yeah,
will be anchored in waves. They're not like solo
a
releases.
giveaway is
They're
I think
not
all
build a
the
figures though. Like there's no build a
no.
figure obviously
Mm.
in the packaging. So
A, I think normally a giveaway for knowing it's going to be in a wave is it's not gold label or anything like that.
uh-huh.
It's just
Yeah.
regular. So
Yeah.
that's good. So these should be easy to find, wide release, which is good because, I don't think maybe the Batman 89's some new sculpt, but like this is probably a lot of retooling
Mm-hmm.
but the new bendy wire. But it's cool that
Yeah.
at least no gold label, just put them on the shelves at Target, at Walmart, GameStop, let me order them online at Amazon, make them easy to get. And I don't, do you know anything about the Superman? I don't. Where's Kenny? Where's Kenny? Kenny buys every McFarlane
I'm
Superman.
sure he will buy it. That
Yeah.
so from what I thought, it's based on the animated, like old original animation of the Superman.
Oh, yeah.
So like a 1940s animated Superman.
Yeah. Looks like a nice
So
cape.
yeah, and he's got like that nice sheen to the blue. Like it's not like a matte blue, right? Oh, Kenny's in the chat.
Yeah. So I'm actually
Yeah,
looking forward to that Superman.
yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Oh, he said
Shocking.
40s
40s
cartoon.
cartoon. Yeah, yeah.
There we go. But yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm looking forward to these Batman, and I think
Mhm.
at that point, we just need them to re-release the Mr. Freeze Wave Batman with a cloth wire cape, and we're good.
Mhm. Which
I
could
still
happen
wish,
with that Arctic suit version. Like there's that
yeah,
rumored second wave where like they're all in the Arctic suits that are black and
yeah,
silver, but then that's still not a standard Batman with a bendy wire cape that you
yeah.
might want, you know?
I still, they need to also. It will forever bug me. The what is it? The Batman Forever Batman is a cloth cape but no wire. It's better than a plastic one, but still, but
Yeah,
still,
like once you've had wire, like what how do you backslide from that, you know?
you can't, man.
Like
You
you
can't.
just always gotta keep improving. Like you can't once you give us something and you show what's possible, you gotta keep moving forward, you know, like you can't backslide.
Ah,
Um, but I'm excited because there's a rumor of Batman 89 Wave where it would be Vicky Vale, Joker, some version of Joker, but I heard there was multiple versions of Joker that they were planning to do. So um and Bob the Goon is supposed to be a figure in the
ooh,
wave.
nice,
So
nice.
cannot wait for that.
But there's absolutely no reason for him not to just fill out every Batman movie's roster. He can honestly go back and re-release a lot of these waves at some point too. Like he can re-release a different Poison Ivy or something. I
Mhm.
think she had a couple different looks, right, in that
Well,
movie,
there's
maybe.
the rumor for the second wave of with the Arctic suits is that it's also Poison Ivy in that full green bodysuit with the two knobs on her
Oh yeah,
hair, in that look, and that wave would build a Bane figure from that movie. So like
right.
that would really flesh out all the main characters that were in that movie in and cover the Bat team in both main suits. And they just released that Batmobile that I've seen people receiving the new Batmobile from the Batman and Robin
Oh
movie.
yeah, look at
Um,
that. So,
and oh, sorry,
oh
what?
no. Go
Oh,
ahead, go ahead.
well, no, like I would be remiss if like it's Christmas season and I don't talk about like one of the best Christmas movies ever, which is Batman Returns. So we need a wave of Batman Returns. We need I was talking about this in the Legends and Liquor chat. I don't know if you were around and saw that, but like,
Yeah, all the
they
Christmas
need
movies.
a Max Shrek. They need a Penguin in like his mayoral suit, like dressed up Penguin. They can do like a platinum version that's like him in his tattered like onesie that he's in the sewers in. They need a standard Catwoman, and then like a platinum version that's like torn up tattered suit with the hair sticking out, you know, like, and then of course a Batman, and like that'd be solid. Like, and oh, can't forget the Duckmobile. So McFarlane's about the vehicles. We need Penguin's big motorized duck vehicle. I would display that so proudly. It's ridiculous. Like how much I would buy a 7-inch toy line scale Penguin duck motorized duck vehicle.
Oh yeah,
Get it on the shelves, Todd. You're failing if you don't do this.
you know he
100%.
will. You know he will.
Going
Mike
on.
Hex is bringing up the best Christmas movie, Jingle All the Way, the best Christmas movie. And Christopher Allen is worried about Kurt. I don't know. I think he might have slipped and fell in the basement.
Oh my God.
In the basement. And
Art G.
Art G's here. What's up, Art? He's late. Hey. It's okay, Art. Everybody's late. We're waiting on 2 more people. But so David, I did have a couple more things that I was able to scoop up. So I was talking crap about that Fat Mojo Yu-Gi-Oh! Exodia.
Sure.
So
right.
There were other ones that I was looking for, and I received some assistance in collecting them. From Ross. This is the Winged Dragon of Ra. Better articulation than Exodia, but guys, these are cheap. If you can find them for that $15 at Ross, and you really want them, if you're a big Yu-Gi-Oh fan, go for it. But don't expect too much. They look nice. They look okay. Then you got so David, there's a gold one, a blue one, and a red one. These are the Egyptian gods. So you could get these and put them in your little Egyptian display.
I don't think I could.
Obelisk the Tormentor. So with this one, he does have where Exodia looked like he was supposed to have elbow and knee articulation.
Mm-hmm.
He does. He does. He also has a waist swivel that is extremely loose.
One of those spinning features that an old action figures.
Yeah, it's like a McDonald's toy.
Yeah.
But these will do what they need to do, and it keeps me from. I mean, they haven't been released in anything else besides statue form, as far as I know. And then you have Slifer the Sky Dragon right here.
He looks menacing.
Oh yeah,
is that 2 rows of teeth? Mouths.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right. He doesn't move that much, but maybe eventually SH Figure Arts / Monster Arts will give us versions of these, but those will be well over $100 a pop at that point. So these will fill that gap nicely until then. So,
and that's Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yes, yeah. Yeah,
so
RG says
animated cartoon?
Yeah, from the 90s. 90s into, well, no, not 90s, probably early 2000s to mid 2000s probably.
I mean, I remember like seeing things on toy shelves with that branding.
Right.
But I've just never seen the source material.
That's because you're old, David. It's because you're old.
Thanks. Thank you for that. Where is Kurt?
RG's Blue Eyes saw it the other day. Yeah, I had the Blue Eyes a while ago, but I ended up I sold it off when I got my SH Monster Arts Blue Eyes, because that one is amazing. I've got the Blue Eyes, the Red Eyes up there. Dark Magician comes later next year, so I'm excited about that. But David, while we're waiting on everybody, we can go ahead and get this draft started. How do you feel about that? You want to get this draft started?
Yeah, I'm down. I'm just unboxing not Harrison Ford.
Go for it, my friend. Let me see how well this works.
Start the draft. So it's drafty in here. It's a little drafty in here. Winter.
A little bit. Let's let this render. Bring this in. Let's see here. Can I make this? Let's just look on StreamYard. There we go. So we've got our naughty and nice list right here. Let's see. Can I make this full screen?
I will say that, like, shout out to Hasbro for embracing embracing the chest hair on Marvel Legends.
Let me close my Instagram tab.
We are given hairy Wolverines all over the place, and now hairy Harrison Fords. So amazing. I really don't know which head sculpt to use because neither of them really look like him. So the angry one, I guess, because it's Red Hulk. So, So yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Legion
Thank you,
X.
Legion X. Thank you.
David and I are the same age. Tread lightly.
Thank you so much, Rick. I know you're always
it's
in
okay,
Rick. All this ageism that is running rampant in this stream.
Rick,
No, go ahead. Go ahead, Justin.
I think we can go ahead and say that David's at least an hour older than you, Rick. So we can go ahead and call David old. David's old and you're not, Rick. Okay, how about that?
Oh.
So,
and this is how you treat the one that shows up every single week for you, while others are in the basement, gallivanting across the globe. Who's here with you? But you want to treat me this way. It's all right.
I guess. Right. So, David, since you are the only one here live right now, let's see here. Yeah. Let's see. So, you get first draft pick. So, you can pick one toy line off this list and put it either in the naughty category or the nice category of the list. The rules are the rules were going to be we each get one veto and then it goes up to a vote. But I don't think vetoing right now will work until Andrew or Kurt get in here. So
no one else to vote or break the tie. So,
no one else to vote or break the tie.
So then, but if I put one in the naughty, if I put one in the naughty category and you disagree, what happens?
I guess I just can't veto yet. Let's see here.
Ooh, so then I have free reign to do whatever the hell I want. So, but then if it goes into like my nice category, then you can't.
Here we go. If I veto, the chat gets to vote. There we go.
But if you agree, like if I choose, say Marvel Legends is going to go in my nice category, you can't put it in yours? Is that how this works for a draft? I'm not a sports guy. I'm a homosexual. So like the draft pick thing, like I know that they do it every year on like the Hasbro stream, but like, am I blocking
once we draft, it's off the board.
One or
no. There's only one of each, and it goes either on nice or list. There's only one nice or naughty list, right? We don't have separate lists.
Okay.
So,
yeah. Okay. All right.
Everyone's saying Kurt's in the green room. He's not in the green room. I don't see you in the green room, Kurt, at all.
But that's why
let's see here.
And Kenny, Kenny says Kurt says he's in the StreamYard waiting to be let in. So like,
no. I'll send him the link again.
Is it possible that he's using like the first link and that I don't know? There's some weird parallel dimension.
Link. It's the same link. Let me see here.
Because I'd rather Kurt be here to support me in this endeavor, since like you're very ageist. Justin.
I'm very ageist. Ageist. So
I feel uncomfortable and unsafe with you alone.
I'm sending out. There we go. I might get you some backup in here.
Hey.
I might get you some backup in here.
I know Harrison Ford's older than me. I know that much.
Yeah. Thank you, Mike. Mike, you super chatted $2 to say, hey, let Kirk and his ghost let Kurt in. His ghost is heavy. Yeah, I know. He's got that bad back too. So thank you, Mike, for the $2 super chat. And remember, Mike,
don't forget, you're my #1 customer.
Use
Kurt, did we figure it out?
The Christmas one. I don't know. I sent him the link again, and
What kind of stream is this? Can we get it together? Can we get it together?
St. James, and I think I tried to send a couple people the link that have asked to come on before, so I sent them the link. So y'all feel free to hop on if you want to. If anybody else in the chat, if you want to jump on, if you're a channel member, feel free to. Feel free. Just hit me up. I'll send you the link.
There's no.
It's a free for all right now.
A no-show. Andrew's a no-show. Kurt is in some parallel dimensions green room, waiting to be. Maybe he's in the Legends of the Liquor green room for tomorrow.
That's what I was about to say. He's in the Legends of Liquor one. But yeah. David, okay.
Yeah.
What is your first pick?
All right. So for the nice of the naughty list, I get
either one. You put it in either one.
Matter? Okay.
Yep.
So I do have to say, like, Marvel Legends has had a good year. It's going into my nice list. If I look around the room at like the stuff that we've gotten this year, like there are so many different unique pieces, and they've like really branched into this deluxe model of release. Like you get Crystal and Lockjaw, you get Kang and a Throne, you get 2-packs and 3-packs of like popular pairings and characters. I mean, not Destiny and Rogue, but Luke and Danny Iron Fist is a banger of a 2-pack. So like there's been, and Giant Man Haslab. So like there's been a very wide variety of a Secret Wars wave. Like there's so many things that have come at us from different angles in the Marvel Legends line. So I have to say that they're on the nice list for me. Like I don't think that I can think of any major misfires for their releases. Oh,
damn. Here we go. First time on the stream. Let me. St. James, supporter of the stream. Thanks for joining us, man.
How y'all doing?
What up, James?
Good, man. Stream's just falling apart right now. Kurt's waiting in the Legends and Liquor green room, I think, or he's waiting in like a green room from 3 weeks ago. I don't know what's going on. Andrew can't find his way out of the basement. So
I'm supposed to actually take off here in a minute just to get Taco Bell from the family. So I'll stay on for a couple of minutes and then I'll run and I can come back.
Yeah, you can come back and eat the Taco Bell. That's okay.
You Trust me, we will still be here. We will definitely still be here. Let me flip that. I don't like that one. There we go. So James, did you you know what's going on here with the naughty or nice list?
Yeah, I was following along.
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
As well as I
since you're gonna have to go here in a minute, yeah, you get one veto if someone says something you don't like, and then it goes up to a vote, whether it be us or the chat. Which you can pick any of these toy lines and put them either on the naughty if you think they've been naughty this year, or nice, good or bad. What you think?
Well, I mean, I already put in the chat. I'll take nice 4 Horsemen.
There we go.
Is this the first year, James, that you are really buying into that?
4 Horsemen right there.
Yeah. So I think the first figure I got was around April or May, and it was this one. I'm bad with the names. We got to get Cloud up in here.
Justin, the nice and naughty is on the wrong spot.
Yeah. The rice.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
Whoops. Bam. There we go.
Anyways.
Oh, okay. Is that the first one you got, James?
Yeah, this was the first one I got, and now like I'm not gonna lift up my whole computer, but I probably have 50 or 60 of them.
Wow. I know I don't collect that line technically, but like I've heard, and it seems that from all the people that we talk to and chat with, it's a highly addictive company. So yeah, I get it. Yeah.
No.
Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. That first one that you picked up is one that, like, if anything was going to get me into that line, it would be her. Like, she looks really great.
Definitely.
That cape with the hood, man. The staff.
Yeah. And it's like everything underneath too is like, I mean, all their stuff, they do such a great job.
Yeah.
Like
the soft goods, the sculpting, just everything, man. It has to be on the nice list, right? What have they done wrong? But they haven't done anything wrong yet. They're going to kill everybody's bank account with a dragon next year. Then they might be on the other list. It
We
depends
still
on
don't
your
know
opinion.
the price of that, right? We don't know the pricing for that yet.
No,
Hi.
they bumped it to March.
Like
Oh,
the
yeah.
reveal of the price, or what? What did they bump to March?
The dragon
Like they're not going to open it up for pre-order until March?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then they said there's going to be tiers with figures too.
Uh-huh.
Mm,
That's terrifying.
dangerous.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
Because they're going to do
We've
a
got someone else
crowdfunding, like
here.
it has to hit a certain amount or they won't make it. They're
Okay.
doing the Haslab.
Wow. That might be on the naughty list then for next year if we get a lot of
Maybe.
backlash.
I have a feeling they have enough people that it's going to get funded.
Are
Like
you
maybe
funding
unless
it?
they make it, not if they make it like 10,000 probably, but
Do you think it would be that much? No.
5,000?
No.
No, not well, price.
Oh,
The
units.
amount of people.
Yeah. Well, what are you in? Like, what's your limit?
500-ish would be like I don't know, like, and plus I'd have to clear a whole shelf, like
For
I
real.
can't
It
put
looks
it
so
down in my
nice,
living-
though. So nice. But
And who,
guys, we've got somebody else here.
Whoa.
Hey,
Rick, Legion X. What's up,
long
man?
time no see.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah.
Been a while,
I
Rick.
feel like you were just on here. Rick, I'm sure you've been watching this train wreck, right? The train wreck of a live stream right here. Everybody's abandoned us again, Rick. Everybody. Alexi's off gallivanting across the world.
I'm here every week. Now, there was one week where I fell asleep and I watched it on the replay. And that was actually the best show y'all ever had. But I still watched it.
Wait, which one did you fall asleep on?
It was the one before Dan Who where y'all went crazy on NECA.
Oh.
Wait,
for the Joker pricing? The Joker set pricing?
Or
No, when y'all went ham on NECA for sending out that email.
Oh.
That was a fun one. That was a fun one.
What? Yeah.
Which one was that?
And that one was the Thanksgiving episode where you were supposed to give thanks.
Right. And we detoured for like 45 minutes talking about what crazy shit was going on in NECA. Right. Sorry about that. Yeah, but yes, that was one of our stronger ones. Is that in our top 4? I don't even remember. Oh well, yeah, because that was Z-Man was on that one, right?
Yep.
Yeah. That's number 3.
Yeah. Giving extra thanks.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and Rick, you're in the top 4 now. So
hey, I've been keeping track of those numbers too.
Mm-hmm. Top 4.
He's got stakes in it now.
Maybe this is our way of like auditioning people to replace Alexi and Kenny if they choose not to come back. If they choose to just keep extending their leave, like who knows?
My job does.
His better half's a channel member now. She can take his spot. So.
Mm-hmm. So, Rick draft now.
Yeah, Rick. Do you have an action figure line you would like to put either on the naughty list or the nice list for this past year?
Oh, damn. I'll put McFarlane on the naughty.
Oh, which McFarlane? You got DC Multiverse, or this is basically all their classic stuff right here.
Is
so
that
Batman
retro?
66,
DC retro? Uh-huh.
Yeah, DC retro.
No, I can't do that because I don't know enough. Let's put Action Force. Let's put Action Force on the naughty.
Ooh.
Okay.
Any reason?
They're very controversial, and they can't stop saying their opinions online. Just sell toys. Don't be dramatic. Yeah, don't be dramatic. Just sell toys.
And Justin, you're on the nice list.
Oh, wait.
He said it's naughty.
I flipped it. My original one was flipped. Okay. Well, okay. There we go. Okay. Naughty list, Action Force. I've had one Action Force figure, and it was fine. But I got rid of all my Joes. I got rid of that one. Valaverse makes the Legend of the White Dragon figures, and I absolutely love those. I don't have an opinion about anybody on a personal level. I don't know them. But that's Rick's pick. Does anybody want to veto?
I do not disagree.
Very good. That's our first naughty one.
I'll keep them on the naughty.
Very good. Okay.
But it's your turn now, right, Justin?
Me.
I mean, I kind of feel like I know what you can do, but
so we've only got one on the naughty list. I think I'm going to put the one that absolutely deserves to be on the naughty list right here. NECA Turtles, because if you talk about like people like angering a community or something, NECA angered every collector. And if that email didn't irk you, you need to reassess like where you stand on stuff, because I'm not saying it's everybody in that company, but somebody approved that email. It wasn't just one rogue person sending it out. And then someone approved a second email. So they need to fix some crap, fix it, fix your own mistakes. Don't rely on the fan base to fix them for you. Come on, NECA.
I mean, has there been any follow-up on that? Like, have they like tried to like charge people's accounts or like sent any more threatening emails, or like has it kind of just died a quiet death because they know they can't?
Everybody got scared and sent it back to them.
No. That's not the truth.
No.
That's a damn lie.
No. Who do we have here?
Wow.
Andrew. Basement Dweller, Andrew. He's back.
I'm back.
Andrew, that was a lot of stairs to climb, right?
It was,
a lot of stairs to
I
climb.
finally found something I can pick the lock with. And I finally got out. It just took a little bit of time.
Nice. So guys, so Andrew, you see what's popped up on screen so far.
Yeah.
I don't know what all you heard with the rules. So it's draft format. When it gets to your turn, you can pick anything off this list. These action figure lines. If you got any questions about them, if you can't see them too well, let me know.
Okay.
But everyone gets a veto. We have enough people in here now where we can, leave it out of the chat. We vote amongst ourselves. Is there anything that you already, since you're just now getting here, anything you see that's been placed on the naughty or nice list that you disagree with that you want to veto?
Well, I think NECA deserves the naughty.
Yeah. Okay. I was about to say.
I think we're all agreed unanimously.
I thought you were about to
say after what they've done. I think Marvel Legends is nice. Yeah, that works.
Right.
Because, I mean, it seems like they've been putting out some good stuff so far. So.
And you don't know the other brands, right?
So was it Four Horsemen? I don't really collect Four Horsemen that much at all.
Kurt.
Well, I think what I've seen, it actually looks pretty
decent. Let me go large screen here for a second. Let me stop sharing. So there we go. Oh, we got the old man himself here finally. Kurt, did you finally get your old desktop, the crank to work?
A few technological errors, but I was, entertaining myself. Ma and her kerchief and I and my cap were settling down for a long winter's nap.
Wow. Father Christmas himself.
Amen.
Nice.
Glad to have made it.
Kurt, I don't know what green room you were in, my friend, because you just popped up in the green room for me. I don't know where you were waiting at all.
You know what? You can't see my comments in YouTube, so you got me blocked.
Oh,
I do not.
None of you guys can see them.
Oh no, I see you.
Oh no, the comments. The
you said
comments.
Instagram won't let
subscribers
me.
only. So is Kurt K a subscriber?
I am.
No, I seen his
Yeah,
comments.
he's a
And he
channel
said he was
member.
in the
Yeah, I
green
see
room.
your comments right here.
He's just
Oh,
choosing
you know what
to.
it was, Kurt? Yeah, I was sharing my screen. Okay, I was sharing my screen. So when I'm in my other tab, I can't see the chat. So
Nice.
and John was trying to help you out.
Yeah.
So Instagram
Kenny helped
wouldn't
me
let
out.
you click
Kenny
the
emailed
link?
it to me.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, Kurt. Just
Hey,
saying.
life is
nobody
good.
else is having that issue. It's okay. Okay. It's okay. You good? You feeling good? You got a big box. Were you able to get that moved all by yourself?
My bedtime's in about 10 minutes. So, we're good for a few.
I'm going to go feed my family real quick, and maybe I'll pop back on or whatever. Yeah.
Taco Bell.
All right, bud. Thanks for hopping on, James.
What my daughter wants. So. See you guys.
Thank you, James. See you soon.
See you, bud.
I'm taking my younger
Let's get
daughter
Kurt up here.
Taking my younger daughter ice skating at Rockefeller Center at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Oh my God.
Ooh,
They're
nice.
open? Like they open the rink at that time?
They do. And it's going to be a balmy 17 degrees tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Be fantastic.
There we go. Right, Kurt on
it
the
was
big
like
screen.
wind
Kurt.
chill of 16 degrees here today in New York.
Yes.
So I'm not ready.
Did you
I
have
run
a big
hot,
box?
so I sweat.
You wanted to show off?
Oh.
It's all about the vintage collection tonight here. And a couple of on sale figures.
Nice.
This came with the E-Wing I got a couple weeks ago. This came with the Armor's playset.
Jeez.
Upgrading my Jango Fett. But what is kind of difficult to point out here.
Oh my.
Andrew, get ready.
Oh,
that's big.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Oh wow. Move the chair. Oh wow.
I
The
can't
thing
even
you're
pick
wearing
it
the
up.
green hat, Andrew. You green with envy.
Wow.
That's a big box.
You guys just keep going. You can hear my voice from here?
Uh-huh.
Yep. Yeah. We hear you just fine.
All right. And I'll take part in the conversation and I'll try and open this thing. I don't know how it's going to work out.
All right.
Live unboxing.
Cool. Kurt. So, right here. Let's see if I can get this to work. So, not like that. There we go.
Kurt, are you dressed like that every night?
Okay. So,
Why?
Kurt.
Why wouldn't I? I mean,
Fair. Ho ho ho.
well, I'll tell you what.
So, Kurt, can I make your pick on behalf of you, or do you want to make a pick? Because I think I know which one you would want to put on the nice list, given your recent delivery right here.
Well, this was supposed to be delivered on the last day of fall, and they're one day late. So I don't know if we can put the vintage collection on the nice list.
Maybe the naughty list then. Maybe the naughty list.
Is today the first day of winter officially?
Today is, yeah. And it's snowed. You got snow over there?
Yeah, we did. I woke up to snow.
No.
Yeah. Wow.
We don't get snow in South Carolina.
Nope.
Yeah. I'm in Florida. I don't really know what real winter is.
Oh man.
Rick's like, no?
Don't rub it in, Rick. Don't rub it in.
That's
Kurt,
more of a northern term.
I was in the driveway shoveling at 7 o'clock this morning.
Oh.
It's only 33 degrees here. So
are we saying
where, in the basement? He doesn't even put the heat on in the basement?
There is no heat down here.
So are we saying vintage collection in the naughty list, Kurt? Because they were late on the delivery?
They produced about 55 figures this year. And I looked at the list, and there's so many kind of retreads, but the Blurred came out, the Armor's playset came out. They really did better on the world building than they did on the actual figures. Quite honestly, they're about 3 or 4 figures. So it's kind of a split for me. I know this should sway my opinions, but if it weren't for the extras, I would have them at the bottom this year. They're really not great.
Nice. I'll tell you what, we can put them on the naughty list right now. And if by the time you get that Ghost out and unboxed, if it changes your mind, we'll move them over to the nice list for you. How about that?
Look, the size of this box, it might be tomorrow by the time I put this thing out.
Z-Man's here. What's up, Z-Man?
Z-Man.
All right. So we're going to come back around. I guess let me move myself back down to... I picked before Andrew, but after Rick, right?
Yes.
Move myself back down.
Yes.
There we go. So I don't know why it swapped me and Andrew. There we go. There we go. Try to help me out. Move Andrew back down. There we go. So David.
Well, I mean, my next for the nice list has to be DC Retro, because I am a staunch, dedicated Batman 66 collector. So I can't leave them off the nice list. Like, they have to be there. 100%.
How many figures did they put out this year, David?
Oh, like 3. but they were really great 3. They're a really great 3. No, I mean, we got Wonder Woman, we got the Batgirl cycle, we got the Clock King, covered in clocks, big clocks,
huge clocks,
huge clocks. So that's enough for me. You know.
How about Bookworm? Was that this year?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. And you sent me one. So I mean, that's at least 4 amazing figures. And we got the very bizarre covered Robin, like wax Robin, Dick, as I like to call him.
I should be on the naughty list.
Calling him, huh?
Yeah.
Compulsive Collector says someone veto that shit. John, I would, but I kind of feel like I have to save my one veto because, yeah.
Fight me. John doesn't get to veto.
Rick, Andrew, either one of you want to veto that? I'm not going to waste my veto on it.
No. I mean, I don't collect McFarlane enough to say yes or no.
We've all said that.
None of us collect McFarlane.
I think
have an opinion.
I think Andrew is legit the only one here that actually doesn't own a single McFarlane figure. So that's Andrew is the only one here that actually doesn't collect McFarlane.
I mean, I've thought about getting like a Batman or something, but
see,
just haven't done it.
There's only about 700 of them to pick from, Andrew.
Yeah, so, it's a small list to choose from.
Right.
You know, weird thing, I kind of want a David Cornsweat or whatever the hell his name is, a version of Superman.
I'm sure they will. I'm sure that they will.
Yeah.
Is that his name? Did I get it right?
I mean, I'll take it. That's fine.
Okay.
Pretty soon we'll get Superman with like in a crater diorama, like almost dead. That's coming soon from McFarlane. I would say the Yamcha Superman, but nobody here would know what I was talking about. Maybe Andrew.
Nope.
Yeah.
Lost on that.
No.
So nobody vetoes.
You're supposed to help me. You're supposed to help me, Andrew.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Rick, it's up to you, man. Can you see everything that's left?
Okay. I want Mondo and the good side.
Oh.
Okay.
That's a controversial choice, I have to say. I may challenge that.
Yeah.
Is it because
that's actually Andrew's favorite toy company?
Did Andrew do a Wikipedia search on Mondo to find out what Mondo is? No.
Nope. Andrew knows everything about Mondo now.
Okay. So
I mean, after that the trivia game, I should.
Yeah.
I might veto that. Well,
Andrew, I don't know if you saw.
Here's my points about Mondo. One, to speak for Alexi, who speaks for everyone. The Mondo Spider-Man barely articulates, and then Mondo also are branching out in. Correct me if I'm wrong, they're branching out into 6-inch scale figures and Ghostbusters in 2-packs that are priced like typical Mondo $200. So it's a little up there in the stratosphere out of what like we probably should be paying for a 6-inch scale anything. So I may challenge you on that a little bit.
I'll say in their defense, the cartoon Ghostbusters are a line that haven't gotten a lot of attention, and the people that are passionate about it love what they're doing, and that the sculptor who's doing it is, they think he's crushing it, and
so it's worth the money for you. You're buying them.
Oh no, I'm not buying it, but
so you're not buying it.
I don't. I mean, I'm a child of the '80s. I love the Ghostbusters, but no, I mean, I have to pick and choose.
It's like,
and then also,
in their defense, I'm not buying it.
Yeah, you got to pay the mortgage, or you got to buy a Mondo.
Yeah.
When there are factory issues, like when there was an issue with the Rogue that they released, they responded rapidly and fixed all the problems and sent extra heads to all the people who bought them.
Was it a cross-eyed issue with the Rogue head?
Say again?
Was Rogue like cross-eyed? Like, was that the issue?
I honestly don't know why. And I watched the Mondo fella kind of mock the people complaining afterwards. Like it was bad enough to complain, but it wasn't bad enough to display.
Oh, so but Mondo's on your nice list. Let's remind the people.
Hey, look, we're not going to be perfect, but they sent extra heads to people.
So let me see if I have this straight, Rick. You are not buying any of it.
No.
They have quality control issues.
Yes.
They mocked the people that complained about the quality control issues.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But they're on your nice list. Okay.
So, David, is this your official veto?
Yeah, I'm vetoing,
okay.
Man.
So,
hold on a second.
One vote for Naughty from David.
All I heard was Mondo's good at Roadhead. They give extra Roadhead. Did I miss something?
That may be true. And that might put them in the nice list.
Maybe. So it's voted. So, Rick, you're voting to keep it on the nice list. So we got 1 and 1.
I don't know how this works.
Roadhead? Is that what you're confused about?
So Andrew, what's your vote? Naughty or nice?
I think I'm gonna go with naughty.
Ooh.
2 and 1.
I mean, I just got looking at the prices of their figures, and that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
I think at this point, Andrew, I think you have like a personal vendetta against Mondo as well.
Yeah, I mean, takes one episode on here, right?
Yeah, consider the source. Like the guy that just found out about Mondo existing is vetoing, but
right.
But my opinion is valid. I just want everyone's takeaway to be David Evan Smith's opinion is valid.
Hold on, can we get some context real quick? David, do you watch Toy Anxiety at all?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I only watch this channel and Dan Who. That's it.
See, Toy Anxiety will give you the context.
Oh, okay.
That I don't know. They're also shills for it. So.
Yeah.
So consider that source too.
Not nice people, but yeah, they are. I think they will admit like they are just huge into Ghostbusters.
Totally.
But guys, we do have. Let me interrupt. We have a $19.99 super chat from your boys got toys straight from the basement. Ho ho, howdy, y'all. great to see Legion X back, and Uncle Kurt finally got his Happy holidays.
I'm not
everyone.
the one who gave the wrong address for their Secret Santa gift, so take it easy there, young man.
Thank you, Alexi. That is the biggest. Thank you, Alexi, so much. That's the biggest super chat the channel has received, and I'm sure everyone knows Alexi, like what card he put that on, right?
Never leave the cave without it.
Word.
I don't know. It played the whole thing for y'all, right? It's kind of being laggy for me.
Is there a beef between Alexi and Andrew? Because he didn't even mention that Andrew was out of the basement. Like, great to see Rick back,
I think
but
he might be in denial. He might be in denial.
Maybe.
Art G says the paint app on the eyes of Rogue were too far apart. They corrected it by sending new heads with the correct paint apps. Mondo has great customer service. Yeah. That being said, and Kenny did say, Kurt, no one knows how this works. But Kurt, you got to vote. It's 2-1 right now. It's 2-1. What's your vote on Mondo? Naughty or nice?
Well, I do watch Toy Anxiety on occasion, and they are all about Attack Peter and all the people over there. Mm-hmm. And I think they make a pretty significant line of Safubis too. Is that true? Does that sound familiar?
Yep.
Bless you.
Right. I don't know what's going on right now. Oh God.
But those price tags, I mean, this is a once a year purchase, and I'm hoping that Hasbro doesn't hit me for another one of these next year, you know. But I couldn't imagine spending that kind of money every, 6 months or something for, I don't know what statues that, have googly eyes. I mean, are we talking Simpsons yet? Where are we? So I'll break the tie. I'll say naughty.
Whoa.
Hey, and sorry, for what it's worth, my vote is naughty too. I'm sorry, Rick. I'm sorry. I can't justify the prices, man. And I could overlook it due to they do have great customer service sending everything out. But then you brought up how he just mocked everyone for being upset about it. So they can't have that NECA-ish, attitude towards it. Okay. So
we can't put a company that mocks people, one on the naughty list and one on the nice list. So we gotta be consistent,
So I guess it's my turn, right? So I think the line that should be at the tippy top of the naughty list, just they screwed the pooch on absolutely everything. David, what would you say is the biggest way a line could screw the pooch? Maybe just ending the line prematurely, maybe that. Not finishing
is always a fail. Finishing prematurely is always a fail.
Yeah.
So that's just
always not forgivable.
Yeah.
Not forgivable. Power Rangers Lightning Collection straight to the naughty list because it's not a line anymore. They ended the whole damn line. So straight to the naughty list. How
So are they disqualified if they don't exist as a line anymore?
Right. That's what I was about to say.
Well, it did this past year. So So they're on the naughty list, and they just won't be on the list at all next year. It's like So, but it's old man shaking fist at cloud. That's nobody better veto my shit.
Well, I used my veto, so I can't use it anymore, right? So,
Andrew, I got my eye on you. Don't you dare. You get one veto.
All right.
Oh, and by the way, Andrew, Kenny said Alexi and I are fairly certain that that's an Andrew hologram. The real Andrew is still in the basement.
Wow.
So no, that's him.
You never know.
That's him.
AI, completely.
So, let me get. Yeah, David thought you were AI from the beginning, Andrew. After you weren't. It was episode before y'all were on together, I think.
Yeah.
And then you weren't back for a long time. David was just convinced you didn't exist. But Andrew, so
yeah,
let's see. We've got a lot more on the naughty list right now than I expected. So I thought this was going to be fairly positive, to be honest, but you guys are just all pessimists. Says the guy that just put something on the naughty list.
I mean, I tried.
Andrew.
That's right.
Andrew, you can add any of these lines to the nice or the naughty list for the year. Who's getting coal?
Getting coal?
Who's getting coal?
I don't know. You know, I think I'm just going to have to go with Star Wars Black Series. And you know where I'm going.
What a surprise. What a surprise.
Because of what I've got currently.
Oh.
Finally.
Got it.
What did you get?
The 3-pack.
That was canceled on you, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Since
Hold it back
GameStop canceled. We'll put GameStop on the naughty list. How about that?
All right. Canceling pre-orders
You know,
and throwing on the shelves.
Yeah, but finally got that. But I mean, look at Qui-Gon. If I can figure out how to get it there.
So good.
Yeah, look at Qui-Gon's face.
Yeah.
Without the glare.
The only thing I'll say,
that's Liam Neeson all day.
Yeah. I wish they would have given them maybe extra heads with different facial expressions, but those face sculpts are the face sculpts are really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's pretty good.
Did you have the previous Darth Maul too?
No.
That was your first
That's
one?
the first Darth Maul that I've got.
You in Black Series. But when you take him out, mine, I don't know, it's really small compared to like Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan. So it kind of bothers me. I don't think he was smaller in the movie, right? I don't know. I couldn't tell until I got it out in hand. But he's a little smaller than I was expecting.
Yeah, I mean there's a height difference of them in the package.
Well, isn't the actor short? He played Toad in the X-Men movies? So he's a short actor.
Oh.
Yeah, Ray Park.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see how. We can probably look this up.
Toad?
See how tall Ray Park is.
Yeah. I'm gonna veto your judgment that he's too short. I can do that.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
Oh, it says here he's 5'9".
See?
5'9".
Okay. What about Liam?
That's
Neeson?
not short. That's not short.
Is that because you're 5'9", Justin?
Shut up, David.
Hey,
I
David.
gotta stay involved somehow. I've already used my veto. Like, I gotta stay involved in this discussion. So.
Hey, David. I'm taller than you. Okay.
Hey, I'm not mad at it. How tall are you, Rick?
6'4".
Oh, snap. Okay.
Oh, damn, Rick. Damn.
So, fun fact, that is the same height as Liam Neeson.
6'4"?
Yep.
Oh.
Whoa.
Okay. Just looked it up, so I think that works out then.
I bet our lightsabers are the same length too.
Whoa!
Nice.
Bring in that Florida heat.
So, Andrew.
Yeah.
So, Andrew, you're saying nice list
We'll
on
say
Black
nice
Series,
list.
or have they scorned you? They haven't scorned you yet.
No, they haven't scorned me yet. We'll say nice list because I mean they're coming out with a lot more stuff. So
Yeah. That's.
they haven't just completely quit like the Power Rangers line.
Yeah. Rub it in. Rub it in. Rub it in.
Yep.
All right. Any vetoes? Any vetoes?
No.
Nobody.
I don't know anything about Star Wars, so and I used my veto already, so I'm just
my Star Wars collecting. Yeah. My Star Wars collecting.
Cancel Black Series. That would help the vintage line, I think.
That's a very self-serving viewpoint, Kurt. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's been a tough year, man. It's all about me this Christmas.
Yeah.
Kurt, let's check in on Kurt. Let's check in on Kurt and
All
our
about
progress here. Said it's all about me. Let's make Kurt big. Come on, StreamYard.
Yeah.
Not David.
And it was
There
my
we
fault.
go.
I'm the old guy, right?
Mm.
So this, I'll tell you what, the packaging has been pretty impressive. Everything is out of the box. There was a double shipper box with ends to make sure that the inner box wasn't busted up, so that the actual, Kenner Repro style box is in great shape. And now it's in 3 major parts. So this is the hull.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kurt, that is bigger than your Christmas tree. Where are you putting that?
There's a tremendous amount of truth to that statement. Yeah. I don't know.
Oh,
I might be sleeping in the box out in the yard.
You could sleep in the cockpit.
I probably could. I mean, at 5'7", maybe I could fit,
Wow. So we found somebody older than me and shorter than Justin to be on the stream today. Yes.
Thank you. Thank
Winning
you.
2024.
Look,
you're a new regular around here now. Make us both feel better.
You make it to my age, okay?
I don't know.
Then we can talk.
Kurt.
Yeah.
Do you have any one of these you want to put on the naughty or nice list? Let's see here. We got Jada Street Fighters, Simpsons from Jet Specific, Jazzwares Pokemon. I just kept SH Figure Arts and Mafex as their own thing because everything comes out in one line. It's too many different lines. G.I. Joe Classified, Mezco 112, and DC Multiverse.
Well, I don't collect McFarlane, right? So I can't have a say on him. But those Simpsons tempted me, and I did not go for them. I had a lot of the old Playmates line. In fact, the only thing I've still kept is the comic book guy, because I figured with his comic book shop, because I figured at some point that's how I would physically look. So I wanted a representation of myself in the collection, but all of my hair has gone, faster than that, but my belly's still growing. But I can't do it with those wonky eyes. I just am so disappointed in what the Simpsons situation is. Maybe they'll fix them in 2025, but I'd put them on the naughty list.
All right.
Ooh.
Wow. Shots fired. Shots fired.
Hey, legitimate, no?
Naughty list is filling up.
You were talking quality control. That's pretty bad.
Yeah. I gotta say, it's bad. I could forgive it if they had fixed it going into wave 2, but my Lisa's eyes aren't right. I know David's Lisa's eyes aren't right. I haven't seen a good eye work on Lisa yet. So yeah, I think that's fair. I enjoy the line. I'm enjoying the line, but it's making me go a little cross-eyed while I'm posing it. So yes.
I think the character selection is great. I think they did right what Super 7 did wrong. But the truth of the matter is, that's kind of an obvious error.
Yeah.
It's bad.
What's that mean?
It's bad.
Is it what's his name? What is Steve Buscemi? That's like got the cross-eyed meme.
Looks good to me.
Yeah. So he's the one doing the quality control over at Jack Specific. So
yeah,
tough. Yeah,
look, St. James. I forgot to put. I couldn't think of a single. I should have just put Super 7 on here in general. Said Super 7 to the naughty list. That would be me. I didn't even put Super 7 on this because do they even have any successful entire lines right now? Everything's just patchworked, getting canceled, going to clearance.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't even
They
think
pulled
to
the plug
put
on
them
Simpsons,
on here, to be
right?
honest
They're
with
not
you.
doing Disney anymore, right? Power Rangers is kind of like, as you've said, Justin, iffy at best.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they have one successful line. So everybody kind of agrees Super 7, even though we don't have a logo for them, they're on the naughty list. List. So that's now 7, really counting Super 7, 7 on the naughty list and 4 on the nice list. Okay.
Yeah, but Art G's got
Art G.
Yeah, he's right.
His opinion.
Yeah. Right.
So
So let's see here. Who's next? I think we're back up to David, right?
Is it me?
Who's left?
Oh.
Let me bring it up for you here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay. So yeah, I will have to second what Art G has proposed in the chat. Yeah, Jada is on the nice list for me. So they are firing on all cylinders with the Street Fighter line. Like, they've shown them all, so we know that they exist, and everybody's pretty much happy with all of it. So, like, they can do no wrong there. I know I'm a big fan of the cereal mascots line. They're going after Scooby-Doo in 2025. So, like, they can do no wrong in my eyes right now. So definitely nice list. So I've put, Optimist, Eternal Optimist. I have put Legends, DC Retro, and Jada on the nice list. So of the 5 on the nice list versus the 7 on the naughty list, I'm responsible for 3 of the 5. So
Right.
Optimist.
Well, some of us have to live in the dark. Okay.
Exactly. I haven't put anything on the nice list yet myself. That's
Ooh.
Yeah. So David, anybody want? I think we can all agree. I think everyone can agree. Jada, a nice list, specifically their Street Fighter line. So I think this is the only full line.
Yeah, I haven't heard a single bad critique of that line.
Sporadic.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, and if you look at Duart Studios, he's produced some phenomenal background.
So next, it's Rick. Let me pull up who's left here, Rick.
Okay, I'm gonna
DC Multiverse, Mayfex, Mezco, SH Figure Arts, G.I. Joe Classified, and Jazzwares Pokemon.
I'm gonna put SH Figure Arts in the nice list for making Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter figures. They haven't produced them yet, but they're going to. and just to give you more skepticism, I've never bought any of their figures, but I assume they're going to be nice. Only because of Alexi. So
okay.
So
there we go. Any SH Figure Arts I have, I love. So I can't argue. I can't veto that. Anybody? No.
Nope. I've used my veto.
I love SH Figure Arts.
Is anyone in the Harry Potter here?
They've put out some. Nah. Chosen 12 says, "What an argument." Yeah.
I've never bought the line, and they haven't released anything yet, but I imagine it's going to be great. That's the
Alexi is a great salesman, and he has told me what they've done in the past works.
Sure.
So let's go over Rick's picks real quick. So Rick's doesn't have any action force, just naughty list. Doesn't have any Mondo. Was trying to put it on the nice list. Doesn't have any SH Figure Arts. Nice list.
So is Rick drunk? I think is that the question.
I think so. I think he's flipping a coin. Like when we're not looking, he's
okay.
Look, I listen to a lot of YouTube, and I'm telling you, I speak for the people.
So you're just really impressionable. Is
coming after Alexi's crown? Coming after Alexi's crown. Wow. So, guys, I'm going to put a pause on this. I think we're at a good spot. I'm going to go ahead and take entries for the giveaway. Woo! So we're pausing the main topic. I'm taking entries for the giveaway. If you are here in the chat and you would like an opportunity to win Deadpool Wolverine, even anybody on here except me can win it. Put hashtag justified in the chat. The chat is set to subscriber only mode, so I know you're a subscriber by entering. So that's all you got to do. If you enter, and you're a channel member, you get an extra entry. Also, like David said earlier, any super chats of $5 or more get you an extra entry. And if you had shared the post and you're here to enter, you get an extra entry. So, but you have to be here or none of that matters. So go ahead, put hashtag justified in the chat. Then I will drop out for a minute. I'll get I'll stay here. I don't care. You can see my forehead as I'm writing. I'm doing it old school because, David, how much luck did I have with the duck race all the way back when I tried to do it? It wasn't good luck.
Like,
so
Andrew, you in a duck race and like Kurt with technology.
What the hell?
Me with trivia about weeb shit. Like it's a struggle. It's a struggle bus. Yeah.
So the bowl is here. The quiz bowl is here. So I'm doing it old school. Kurt will appreciate this. Old school. Paper and pen. Paper and pen.
Yeah, baby.
So
bring it.
Kurt gets to grade your
penmanship justified in the chat. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's going to be an F. I'm going to tell you. It's going to be an F. So let me see here. And I'm going to give about a couple more minutes for everybody to enter. I'm going to go ahead and start writing down names. You talk amongst yourselves. Let's bring, I'm going to bring Kurt up in the big screen, and Kurt can fill us in on the goings on of the ghost.
All right. Is that? Does this qualify as technology? Because I can't figure this stuff out.
I mean, it's only got so many ports that would be certain shapes, all right? So like if you know how to put a peg in a hole, Kurt.
Well, I got evidence of that.
I mean, I should think so. So
yeah, so I got one side on here. So you guys were looking at just the center of this, but it's going to grow from there.
Ooh, it's a grower, not a shower.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Where are you going to put it?
That's what he said.
I have a filing cabinet, which is just about the perfect size. The problem,
put it in the drawer.
Just rest it right on top. Really nice. However, right now, every one of the gifts that we have for Christmas is wrapped and in front of that filing cabinet. I can't get anywhere near it. So, yeah.
Well, don't put it near the fireplace.
No.
Are any of your kids into Star Wars?
They were, but now they're at that point of 16 and 18 and into boys. Just not those playing with Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I guess. Oh man.
How many different wings does this thing have? And like
it has 6.
6 wings?
They kind of come together in some kind of geometric shape, but since I failed geometry, it's really a struggle for me to describe them.
Well, just the isosceles is equal to the hypotenuse. That's all I know.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah. If that's not designed to get you through life, I don't know what to tell you.
But I got engines too. I'm not sure where these things go.
Damn. Is there an instruction booklet in the box or no?
Yeah, of course there is. Yep.
Okay. But yeah, it's still in the box, right? The instruction.
Yeah, but I have my manhood intact. Come on.
Exactly. So,
instructions.
What am I going to do with instructions?
Yeah.
Frame them.
Throw those in the fireplace.
Absolutely.
Yeah. This is fascinating.
I'm sure it makes for tremendous television.
Has anyone bought a transformer and tried to do the transformation and then couldn't actually get it back to where they wanted it?
Yeah.
I feel like that's what this is.
Yes.
Because I bought the X-Jet that was some kind of transformer, and it came as the X-Jet. and I wanted to see how it would be as a Transformer, and I never got it back. That's very cool.
That is gigantic.
Yeah.
Like, that's legit bigger than your torso, right?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a vehicle for 1/18th scale figures?
Yep.
How many would sit in there? 2, 3?
There are four in the cockpit, one in the gunner up front, room for at least another 5 or 6 in the back.
Which part of the Star Wars franchise is this from?
Well, the box says Ahsoka, but that was more marketing than anything. It's really Rebels.
Yeah.
Okay.
It comes with a detachable shuttle as well.
Oh, I remember that.
The Phantom. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. This is the second one, the Phantom 2. And they made the first Phantom way back when they made the original Rebels figures, and I have that as well. But this ports onto the back. So,
is there like a eject button that like pops it off?
I'm sure. I suppose I should read the instructions, really.
Well, now that you're done building it, yeah, you should probably. Now.
I wish I had, like another table this height, because it would be perfect to show right on camera if I could just rest it here.
Can you rest it on the top of the box? It's like side next to you there. Isn't that the box?
I think it'll crush the box.
Oh my God! Is it heavy?
It is.
Oh.
Yeah. It's listed at 50 pounds.
Are you serious? Jesus
I am.
Christ.
So the figures I took out before, they really are top notch. Like, I was complaining about not getting a decent number of figures this year that were really tops, but this Kanan is pretty sharp. I don't know how well any of you folks know I'm trying to get the glare off this, sorry. It's not going to work, but there are several heads here, as well as a mask, a blind head, lightsaber, lightsaber hilt, plus a weapon. And each of these card backs mimics the scene from the show where they're in front of a mural. So if you watch Ahsoka, they recreated that mural.
Wow.
In live action too. But there's 4 of the 6, and then the other 2 weren't included, but they sold those separately. So they weaseled another $50 out of us. But I have those somewhere. And
so how many Haslabs have you bought, Kurt?
I went in from the start, so I have the Jabba Cell Barge, and I have the Razor Crest, and I have this. I am getting the Cantina next year, and I did get Galactus and Giant Man,
but not the Sentinel. You weren't in on that.
I wasn't in on that, and
okay.
Since I've put my X-Men tree together, I probably could use a Sentinel to on either side, maybe to hold it up, balance it up, but maybe next year, right?
Yeah. You bought into the new Sentinel?
I did. I ordered 2.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll keep 2.
Good man. Good man.
But I took Dan's advice, which was,
yeah,
you can always make up for that later. Figure it out later.
Exactly. Either sell them or cancel before they charge you.
Yeah.
At least
and you know what? There are people, we all know in our group too, who are local to us, who can't afford them now, who might want one later, and that could be easy.
See, it's a charitable donation going on in the spirit of the season.
Absolutely. So I don't know where those engines go on, but this is with the top on, gunner in place.
Wow. That was great.
It really does.
Yeah, there's just enough weathering. There could probably be a little more weathering on top, but that's a little bit of a nitpick. Insofar as I think what Justin said at the start of this stream, where I had them on the naughty list, I do think that this could save their bacon. I would be willing to move them to the nice list.
Oh,
this is. I mean, I have Millennium Falcons. I've got Starships. I've got everything going back, nearly everything going back to 78. This is really impressive.
Is there a way for that to be wall mountable?
It's really freaking heavy. Like
yeah.
But what is really smart that they did, right? I said there were 6 wings. So as this side up here could come off, and I could place it flat against the wall so that it could cut down on a shelf with,
So once you built it, you can still take it apart as far as like wings? Okay. That's good.
I've seen people put them on guitar stands.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like this.
Yeah. That is impressive.
Yeah, it really is.
Wow.
But we're a bit of a mess over here, so.
Okay.
Justin got his papers together.
Do we have any last second entries? If anybody in here hasn't entered yet and you want to, go ahead and do it. I've got all the names in the bowl. You can see all the.
I can't type in the chat.
I went through and I just.
David, you don't qualify for this, okay? You're a co-host.
Come on, man. a free Hugh Jackman, can't turn that down.
I'm in a full sweat.
So anybody in the chat, if you haven't put #justified in here, Kurt, you sitting there opening that with all the Christmas, like in the floor with all the Christmas decor around, just it screams Christmas morning. It's the now that it makes me feel like it's Christmas time.
I
agree.
I feel it too. I do. I'm sweating straight through it too, boys.
All right. Oh, got a last second entry, St. James. Let me see here. Right. Make me break out the pen and scissors again. St. James gets 2 entries.
Kurt, feel free to take your shirt off.
Thank you, St. James.
Yeah. You want to get a good look at my panzone?
All right.
I'm only a little bigger than a hobbit there, David.
Well, some guys are into
all right.
Bird, so.
Let's see here. Guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and do the drawing.
Do it.
Make myself big here.
Pull it out.
Mixing. Show all the pieces of paper right there. And I'm going to pick a random one out.
Instruction.
Let's see here.
Well, you said they have to answer a quiz question? Or are you just in the quiz bowl?
Oh, no, it's just in the quiz bowl. I did keep all the questions to bring back at a later date, just to torment you, David. They're in a Ziploc bag in one of my drawers. So, let's see who this is going to be. Oh, it's RG1. Congratulations, Art. Hit me up on Instagram with the address, man. I'll get this sent out for you. Thank you, Art. Thank you.
It's a Christmas miracle. It's not a UK person.
It's a Christmas miracle. Jesus Christ, thank you so much. I think that's what Alexi was doing, helping me out with that shipping, just in case. So yeah. There we go. I don't know. I didn't want to mess with a wheel or anything. I was like, especially with extra entries, I was like, just pen and paper. We'll go old school. And compulsive collectors. What are you saying in the chat, John? He's sleeping. He's sleeping in the chat.
Face emojis. John's happy. That's the first time John's been happy.
Party face.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. The first time since our first stream. Right, John? Right. There we go. Congratulations, Art. Congratulations, bud. Let's see here. So, guys, let's get back to who was the last pick? Who picked last? Was it you, David?
I put SH Figure Arts.
No, it was Rick with SH Figure Arts.
Yeah.
It was Rick with another line he doesn't collect.
With my vast experience, you
There we
mean?
go.
I put
Rick, if there's any stream to be on, my friend, and critique lines that you don't collect, air quotes, like we always critique McFarlane, and we don't collect McFarlane, right? Yeah, this is the place to be. You're in the right place.
if I have to,
Let's see here. Who's that? Oh, it's
sorry.
me.
If I have to go back to it, I think I have had a Doctor Strange SH Figure Arts figure.
You think you have?
Oh, okay.
I think I have.
And you sold it?
I sold it.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I loved it though, but it was short
It
as
wasn't
hell.
that nice. Come on.
It was short as hell compared to my Legends, and I was like, "What the hell am I going to do with this midget?"
See, we can't have short things. Don't want no short man.
So, I guess since it's my turn, in line with the bribery I received in the form of a super chat earlier from your boys got toys, I will place Mafex on the nice list.
Okay.
On the nice.
Do you
Because
collect Mafex?
He did pay me.
Justin?
I currently have. I sold 2 or 3 of them recently, but I still have. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 or 4 Mafex still in my collection. So, yeah. So,
okay.
I got rid of a couple earlier in the year, not because I didn't like them, but just because I don't know. I'm always selling and buying and selling and buying. So, yeah. But I will say I have not had a Mafex that I didn't like. So that's why I'm placing them on the nice list.
Fair.
But I know Andrew hates Mafex like he hates Mondo. Do you want to use your veto, Andrew?
I mean, I don't have anything bad to say against Mafex, I guess. I don't have one.
Andrew, ask him why did he sell them?
Yeah, why'd you sell them, Justin? Yeah. Let's just go with that.
Because it was most of my Mafex that I sold were DC Mafex, and I was moving away from my DC imports. Okay, because you were buying the McFarlane ones. Yeah, God. If Alexi's gonna now call his bank and dispute that charge on the super chat just for me saying that, so. And Brian Merchant says Mafex are just too expensive for what you get. That's a fair opinion. That's a fair opinion. It's when it comes to price on stuff, it really comes down to what you're willing to pay for it.
Yeah.
So
I think Brian's trying to veto your choice.
Yeah.
Sounds like it. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we'll move on. That's a fair point, Brian. That's a fair point. I will say the accessories you get with a Mafex are a lot more than what you get with a McFarlane or a Marvel Legends. It's just up to you if that price difference is worth it. So that's really what it comes down to. So let's see here. I believe it is.
David,
Andrew?
quit shoving the
Is it
flag
Andrew?
in my face.
Take it. Is it me?
Andrew.
Is it my? Oh, Andrew.
No. David, stop.
Is it?
Sit down. No, it's not your turn yet. Oh, hold on. Pause the show. $20 super chat from St. James. Woo! Merry Christmas, Justified crew. Please split this with Dave. No, I think that's a typo in that last part. I think that's a typo. Yeah.
James.
Yeah. Okay.
You have my heart, James. You have my heart.
Thank you, St. James. And let's see, what can we play for St. James right here? Here we go. Actually, I'll let my good friend Dan Who thank St. James for me. Here we go. Thank you, St. James. Thank you. Dan was really able to articulate it a lot better than I could. Thank you, St. James.
Look, we exaggerate it with that. But honestly, at times I'm like, really? What did he just say? Really? Especially when it gets into the soccer talk. Like he would call it football. You know, like, oh Lord, what did he just say? I don't know. But we're gonna roll with it because he's in a good mood.
Yeah, exactly.
Something
we love you,
about
Dan.
seeing-
Don't worry about it. We love you, Dan.
Yeah.
St. James, that was wrong. That was wrong. Was it? Was it? Was it? I don't know. But Andrew, let me. I guess it would help if I brought the list up for you. So we're coming down to the nitty gritty. You got DC Multiverse, G.I. Joe Classified, Mezco 112, your main line, and Jazzware's Pokemon. Andrew.
Jazzware's Pokemon. We'll put them on the nice list.
Okay.
Just in my opinion. Even though I don't really have any of those. I'll be like Rick. Don't have any. But I do like Pokemon, so there's that.
A lot of that going around.
I mean, I don't collect Mezco or DC, so.
He's speaking truth.
Right. You're truly the only one here that does not collect DC.
Yep. Maybe one day. Like I said, I get a Batman.
Says, I'm offended. It's also kind of true. And I think we've actually offended John. Said this has been a wildly problematic episode. That's how you know it's a good one, John. That's how you know it's a good one. You know how you salvage a crap episode? Controversy. That's how you salvage a crap episode. Not saying it's crap. Not saying. But anyway, let's see here. Kurt, it is your turn, my friend. We're down to 3. The last 3. DC Multiverse, G.I. Joe Classified, and Mezco 112.
I don't collect G.I. Joe, but I do often hear from Michael, Bring Toys to Work, about the value of the G.I. Joe line, about the accessories, about the character selection. He and Cloud seem to talk very highly of that line. So I'll take 2 decent sources there, and I will put them on the nice list. But I think if Black Series had gone in that direction with extras, I might have collected a little Black Series, but not so much.
Yep. This man speaks the truth.
Fair.
He's got in his hands the amount of money he just spent on vintage collections. So
yep.
Could have had that money in Black Series if you played your cards right.
Well, Hasbro got it either way. So
Does G.I. Joe have enough content, do y'all think, to continue to make new characters for a couple of years? Or do you think they're going to run out of steam?
Oh no. I think they have an army builder capacity for so much that even if they don't have original characters to do, and again, I don't collect G.I. Joe Classified, but I mean, from what I know, the lore is long and winding. Like there's a long history of characters and old toy line releases and cartoons and movies. So like, I think there's enough that they could pull multiple looks from characters, like reissue, new colors, Tiger Force and Night Force and whatever other force. And
that's what I'm saying. Like in my youth, I only remember it being, a cartoon for a couple of seasons, and yet they keep coming up with these characters. I mean, I collected G.I. Joe when I was, 4, 5, and 6, but I don't really remember it.
Right.
It was just something that was there that I guess my parents collected it for me,
Yeah.
And
Same.
yet there's like a bunch of new
Ooh, your sound went weird for a minute.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I thought it was a retread of our Halloween episode.
Huh.
For a second there.
Interesting. But yeah, no, I mean,
I think it just dipped
hear
out.
what you mean. But I think that there's so many, like they could put an army builder in every wave, and RG speaking from experience and knowledge, somebody that probably collects this line. There's way too many characters from cartoons to comics and the various sublines from the toy lines. So yeah, like there's so much that they can do. They can change up the packaging to be very retro inspired. Like I think there's a million ways of flexibility with this line. So I think it'll sustain for a long time, honestly. And that's somebody that does not collect it. Like they've gotten me to buy a ton of things because they pack an animal figure in with it, because the heads can pop off and I can, incorporate the body into Legends with a different head. Like there's a lot of access points for that line. So I think it'll live for a while.
I know the difference now, but when I was young, I thought that they were the same as Dino Riders.
Oh, I love Dino Riders.
I collected Dino Riders, and my first memory was my mom opening this giant, like, dinosaur that had guns on its back that like shot rockets.
Yeah,
and
man.
could walk on its
That's
own.
so awesome.
Speaking my language.
And like literally would shoot rockets out of its back. And it was a long neck dinosaur. And I thought that was a G.I. Joe because it was a soldier. And I just associated anything that was a soldier with a G.I. Joe.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they can bring Dino Riders back too. I wouldn't be mad at that either.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that a lot.
Yeah, I mean, that was
you
before your
offended
time,
John
right?
again. Say what?
That was before your time, right?
a little bit. I've heard about it. I think my grandfather would tell me about it, like around the fire. Like,
wow. Really? Wow.
Like, sorry, I got some of my. Let's see all the dust.
What was John saying earlier about it being this episode being problematic? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, man. This is interesting. It's an interesting experience this week.
Yes, it sure is. It sure is. And speaking of interesting experiences, David, I think it's your choice.
Wow.
It's your choice.
We're getting down to the wire now. So
yeah, just
what
2 choices left. I'm not going to bring it up for you.
Oh, wow. So
No,
I believe the options left are DC Multiverse and Mezco. So I'm going to leave the more problematic choice on the table for anybody else to deal with. So I'm going to say Mezco is going to go into the nice list. I'm feeling very nice this holiday season. And for me, I haven't bought a lot of Mezco, but they did give me the Lockjaw with the light up eyes and antenna, which is something that still Legends will never achieve. What are you doing with this chart, Justin?
Don't know.
Get it together.
I think the battery in my mouse is dying. And there we go.
Wow.
I was trying to click
as if we couldn't find any new problems to like bring to the chat. You want your mouse to die during the stream.
I'm just trying to find the best way to use my veto because he vetoed my Mondo pick.
I mean, I'm speaking from more experience than you were with Mondo, so I don't know if you really have a leg to stand on, a 6'4" leg to stand on.
See,
I collected Ninja Turtles.
I'm going to say, after we're done with this, anybody who hasn't used their veto, by the time we're done can go through and if they choose, try to veto something. So I'm trying to think if I want to use my veto here or if I want to wait and veto something else. Because
Mezco,
I think I'm going to veto the Mezco, David.
I'll state my case further. Mezco recently branched into what, like Dick Tracy characters, right? Which
hold on.
Retro. Huh?
You can't use the word recent and Mezco in the same sentence because how many years did it take for them to reset damn Batman?
Well, I don't know because I don't really collect all of that, but when I ordered my Lockjaw, I got it I think within the same calendar year. So that's all I'm good. I'm good.
I got you. Well, David, I'm going to veto the Mezco.
Oh.
So
Savage.
So
that's cool.
So it's 1-1. David for nice, me for naughty. Let's see here. Rick, what's your vote on the Mezco?
I honestly don't know a damn thing about it.
See, I can give you. So David's told you it's because they gave him lockjaw, and his experience with them, while limited, has been good. Right, David. That was basically it.
Yeah, and he has no reason to dispute me, so there's no reason for him to veto.
So, but I will say, Batman '89 took over 3 years to come out, and then instantly fell apart in people's hands.
Did you buy it?
No, I didn't. On that shit.
Oh, so you're not personally affected by Mezco?
I have bought one Mezco. I bought a Green Ranger Mezco, and it was great. But how big of a Power Ranger fan am I, David?
I'm pretty big. Fan. Yeah. Well,
I still got rid of it. Oh God. I still got rid of that Ranger because it was just bigger than Lightning Collection. It couldn't really fit in too great. While it was good, I was just worried about it falling apart and everything. And so I still got rid of it. So that's my only experience. So just speaking from how they don't address why it's taking so long for stuff to come out. They don't
put them in the dumpster. Put them in the dumpster.
Yeah.
Put them in the naughty list.
Yeah, there we go. So okay, Rick's with me. Andrew, but what's from all your vast experiences with Mezco? What's your opinion? Naughty or nice?
Like I said, I don't collect Mezco. What? I do know you said that when you're a Green Ranger, you were scared to touch the fabric on it because you were scared it was gonna mess up because it was fragile. So, I mean, possibly the naughty list, I guess. That's the only experience I've got.
My main thing is the fact they go all NECA with the emails. They don't answer customer service. From what I've heard, they don't update on product and everything. It's just pre-order after pre-order after pre-order, while other things are taking years to come out. That's my only reason for the naughty list, really. Because again, my experience with them was good with the one figure, but I still moved on from it. So, I say naughty. So it's 3-1. 3-1. I'm sorry, David. I'm sorry.
All my other ones
so
are
it's gonna.
So I'm good. I'll take the L on that. No worries.
There we go. Also, I didn't want you to be able to say that you put everything on the nice list. So there we go.
But I did. I actually did. But okay.
This list says otherwise. Rick, you have the high honor,
no Lord,
of passing judgment on everybody in this stream and chat's favorite action figure line right here. Naughty or nice on DC Multiverse.
This was the Spawn figure that I bought last month. Would that be included in this?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna say no.
Oh,
I don't know.
I think it would be, right? Oh no, it's not DC.
Online.
Yeah.
Spawn's not DC.
All right, so I like to walk toy aisles, and I like to walk Target and see what's available. And I have never once been compelled to buy a McFarlane toy while walking a toy aisle. So there's only one choice for me, and that's he's been a bad boy. I mean, I do think that he did well on the when he did the specific Batman characters from the old movies.
Mm-hmm.
But when he does generic comic characters,
right, yeah,
it's a hot mess, and they always look like diapers. The crotch part.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I
think to nobody's surprise, it's landing on the naughty list.
But I like his Spawn figure, which uses the same.
So
Go ahead.
I will say, just look at this amazing figure right here. Just look. Hold on. So I feel like this just needs to be said. Look at this. Look at this. It's not Clothwood's cape, but just
where's the bendy wire cape, man?
Look at this work of art. But it's not. It's a very, it's not cloth. It's not wired, but it's very, pliable.
What the hell is that?
This is the best action figure McFarlane has ever done. This is Captain Carrot. Look at this. He came with great hand accessories. His ears articulate. His bunny tail moves. It rotates. There's shading. There's sculpt. We're getting a glow in the dark version, which is gonna be amazing. And just look at it. Just look at that paint, the sculpt. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know.
Is the vote on DC Multiverse line or DC Multiverse Captain Carrot?
David didn't have anything else to say. So let's just mute him. So I mean, just look at that. Look at that. So that's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. I mean, just take that into consideration. Take that into consideration. David, I'm sorry, you kind of dipped out there for a second. What happened?
Oh, am I unmuted now? Oh,
I don't know what happened. So Rick, what were you saying about the DC Multiverse again?
Naughty.
I was just saying how wonderfully they do rabbits, and I wish that they could, extrapolate that to human figures in the way that they really represent rabbits in such a thorough and authentic way. Just bring that to humans, and we'll have a decent toy line.
You mean a rabbit line isn't necessary?
Look, that toy is cool.
There's so nice list, right, Rick? Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. Just for Captain Garrett. Okay. Yeah. There we go. We go. And I don't think there's even any vetoes left, right? I don't think there's even any vetoes left.
I don't think Andrew used a veto.
I don't know if it did.
Nah. Andrew already used his. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Wow.
No. Kurt used his. Yeah. No, wait. Okay. No, Kurt, you said we need a final judgment on the vintage collection, actually, from Kurt.
Yeah,
Kurt, is the ghost.
While you were handwriting names, I definitely said that this thing, including the figures with it, it really makes up for a year of mediocre output in the way of figures. But they really are doing their best in regards to the world building stuff. I mean, I have a desk full of it, and it's just getting better and better. This thing is tremendous. If I could get the landing gear to stay on. Okay.
How heavy do you think it is right now?
Heavy enough that a guy who had open heart surgery probably shouldn't be lifting it.
Oh my God. Kurt, what's your safe word in case we need to call 911?
It is about 45 pounds, I would say, out of the box.
Oh, let me bring Kurt up here.
And you're going to be on Dan Who tomorrow for 12 hours, so you better rest.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, yes. Please rest, Kurt.
All right.
Let me bring you up here.
Oh
there we go. There we go. Oh, man. That is a great Millennium Falcon there, Kurt. That is a wonderful, wonderful Death
That's
Star.
what Dan will think it is, right? His vast knowledge of Star Wars.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the Starship Enterprise, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
All right, we only have about 2 more ship jokes to make before general knowledge of ships goes away.
RG says that's a great centerpiece for the dining room table. There, Kurt.
Yes.
I don't. The table isn't glass, right? Will it hold it? Will that make the table collapse?
That's where I'll leave it tonight. See how my wife reacts tomorrow.
Okay.
Z-Man.
Has she seen it yet at all?
Oh,
Z-Man.
she greeted the FedEx guy, right? And she looked at me and said, "What did you do now?"
Well, good thing he was there because you have a material witness, so she couldn't kill you right then and there. So,
do all of y'all's like close to kin know about your Instagram pages that where you display your toys, or is it more of a hidden thing?
Mine's pretty open.
My parents
I've shared mine on my Facebook, and I like.
No, mine's not. Based on what I do for a living, I keep it kind of quiet. But my family knows. Yes.
My parents are 80.
Kurt's a hitman. So.
Right. I was gonna say Kurt's a hitman, so he keeps it quiet.
New Jersey lifestyle.
Mm-hmm. My parents are 80 years old, so they don't even use social medias, and I'm a only child, so my Instagram is open for anybody to see, but like the only people that would know about it and do know about it are my work friends. And I mean my real life, I do have real life friends, so my real life friends follow, and you know.
You have a real life David Evan Smith, or is it just the toy David Evan Smith?
No, it's just the toy David Evans Smith. My Facebook is probably the most true to who I am, but I really don't post on there much. But yeah, like I don't have like a normal Instagram that's not a toy Instagram. Like it's just reflective of what my life is. I'm either at work or I'm at home, like basking in my collection. So that's like the two real extremes of my life at this point. You know?
So David, you said your parents are how old?
80.
80.
Thank you. They were young when they had you, huh?
What?
They were really young when they had you.
Oh, Justin.
Oh,
Justin.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I guess I'll be back next week. Is that what I'm hearing?
Please.
Yeah. I had to get one in, David, right? Was that the first one? I think that was the first one, right?
I don't think so. I really don't think that was the first.
The first this half hour.
Right. Maybe the last 10 minutes the first.
When I was a teacher, I didn't want to, share my hobby because I thought that the kids would find my profile and make fun of me when I was, they bring it up in some way when I was teaching. But now that I'm a graphic designer and I work from home, and I'm like, oh, who the hell fucking cares? Who knows what I do?
Yeah.
And so I post it, but I wish that I had done that when I was a teacher, because I think the art teacher, part of their job is to like reaffirm to dorks that it's okay to be a dork.
Mm-hmm.
If you like comics, it's okay to be that way. Yeah. And while I did that in a certain way, I should have leaned more into it. That's all I'm going to say.
Mm-hmm. I mean, ultimately, that's really true. It's like growing up in school, I think like everybody is searching for like who they are and who they want to be and how they want to be seen by the world. And like, I think our teachers in life are there to guide us, to let us be as genuine a self as we can be. So yeah, I mean, why not? I think it's also different for teachers though, because, and Kurt, I believe you teach. So like, I think you have to keep also a professional distance where they still respect you and like regard you as an authority. So like, maybe if you felt like your collection would undermine you in that way in their eyes, then I understand why you might want to keep that on your own, like to yourself. So I could see it both ways, I guess what I'm trying to say. But you know,
for me, it's a case of living and working in the same place. And there's so very little. My wife as well, my kids go to the same school district. Like there's so very little in my life that's just mine. And that's a choice I've made, you know, so I don't have a commute. And I love where I work and where I live. My parents are here in the house, so they're aware of my collection and all that. But like I share so much else in my life, right? Like I joke that being a teacher is low paid celebrity status. You can't go to a traffic light in town and pick your nose. Otherwise it's on the internet, you know, like,
yeah.
It's different. It's phenomenal, but this is nice just to meet people I can hang out with and shoot the shit and not have an impact Monday to Friday at all, you know?
Yeah. When I go to Walmart, I know almost 80% of the people in the store. You know, I know them by name, or I've taught their children, or, you know, I know their grandparents, or I know their Meemaw, or whoever the hell they're in their family, you know, and they'll come up to you and they'll be like, did you know such and such died? Or did you know such and such got divorced? Or did you know such and such?
Collect action figures.
It's small towns work in a way that's different from big cities, where if you're a teacher there, you're part of the fabric of the community. And if you bring up, you like to collect toys, then all of a sudden it's like, that might be the only thing you're known for, instead of all the other things you do for the students.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair.
Right. Yeah.
So you didn't bring toys to work like Michael?
Oh no, I did, and the kids loved them, and they would steal them all the time. But but I would buy them from Goodwill. You know, I would find like little bundles, like little Ziploc bags of old legends that people would donate to Goodwill, and I would never put the good ones on the shelf, but I would notice when kids would steal them, and I would also keep track of the kids who would steal, because if they're going to steal that, then what else are they going to steal? You know.
Exactly.
But then I wouldn't penalize them for it, because if I was that age and I was poor, I would want a Captain America figure too.
Yeah.
And
absolutely,
maybe I would snag it from the art class, you know, and that would be the only way I could get it. So I'd let them do it undercover.
That's great.
There you go. Yeah, I think I used to really care about like who knew and everything, but I think it's just like an age thing. Like the older you get, you just kind of just don't care, right, David? Right? I think you stopped caring.
How would you know about that? You're so young and vibrant, and vivacious, and part of the you know, the millennial culture. Like, how would you even know what it's like to be older and like let all that fall away? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah,
but I think I don't know. I just stopped caring. I think when I started the YouTube channel, I was kind of wondering, like, oh, how much of this do I share on like my personal Facebook and everything like that? But I kind of just did it, and everyone had a pretty good reaction to it.
So all five of
had
Facebook
anything weird to
friends?
say.
All five of
Yeah,
your Facebook
all five
friends
of them.
subscribe to your channel.
Exactly. And actually, we have our family dinner coming up. What, Christmas Eve, right, Andrew?
Christmas
So
Day.
it's going to be kind of like a celebrity event with Christmas Day with me and Andrew both there. It's going to be, kind of like we're going to do autograph signings. There's going to be a line and everything. It's going to be fun. It's
Paparazzi,
be fun, right?
Like red arrivals. Yeah. Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you can film it and post that on your channel. So we can see.
Right. Like I did with the retro Toy-Con footage, right? That's
exactly.
I still got it. I still haven't posted it. I haven't posted anything.
My sister called me Legion X, and then just started to have a conversation about why Trump won the election. I was like, oh Lord, don't call me Legion X, and let's not have this conversation now. Okay? I'm a human, and we can talk about something else.
Yeah, if that would be weird if someone like in the family called me by my online screen name. Like,
yeah,
that's that.
But your
like,
screen name is still your name.
Did you say that? Yeah. Honestly, most people that know me, like outside of the only people that call me by my actual name are like my family, like any friends or anyone that like most people that I know, because I had the same nickname through all these different jobs. I get called like a completely different name most of the time, and it's not something that Compulsive Collectors called me actually. So,
well, he's called you a lot, so I don't know.
yeah, I know, but in that long list of names,
Weeb.
But yeah,
is
that'd be weird.
Is
yeah,
it Weeb?
Close? No.
Oh, okay.
But I'll say that this say someone asking for an autograph. See, I told you right there. So, yeah, just have to get in line, Jessica. Just get in line, okay? But yeah, I think it's just this community and just meeting people online kind of helped me come out of my shell about it too. So it just like, who cares? I'm an adult. Like, who gives a crap? Honestly, like, we're in a work meeting the other day in like a big conference room, like 5 a.m. in the morning, and someone was like, "Hey," and I turned around. They were like, "What would he ask?" It's like, "How was that takeover?" I was like, "What?" He's like, "On your YouTube channel."
Wow.
Because so people from work, they have my phone number, and if you have like an app like TikTok, it will say like, "Oh, so and so from your contacts is on TikTok," and they add you, and then you'll see like a TikTok I made, and then that'll lead them to the YouTube channel, and then they're like, "Oh, I didn't know you did all this," but nobody has made fun of me about it yet.
To your face,
everyone's like, "Oh, that's cool. That's really cool that you do that." There was like an older like some older people will be like, "Oh yeah, I used to collect this and that," and it's not action figures, but I mean, collecting's collecting. And when you think about it, at least we're not collecting like race cars or something like that, dropping like 40, 50 grand on a vehicle. It's just
it could be worse.
A $24 Captain Carrot that everyone should have. Well, $30 Captain Carrot that everyone should have in their collection, right?
I wish my boss would collect action figures. His thing is collecting conspiracy theories, and he would just go on and on about, who killed JFK, and it's like, Jesus Christ, when we talk about work or something else.
If you do find out who killed JFK, you're next. I'll just say that. So who wants to know? Who wants to know?
Not me.
No. But guys, I think that was a pretty good list. I'm happy with the list. I think it turned out just fine. I used my veto. Did anyone have a veto left that they wanted to use? I hope not. Right?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think the only no, everyone used to veto. Yeah, it's okay. There it is. There it is. Agree or not?
Could I get everyone's opinions on Action Force that actually collects it?
Is there anybody in the chat that actually collects that?
I've heard that they're all really good. I've had one and it was good. I just got rid of all my like army figures. That's the only reason I don't have it. I absolutely love. It's not Action Force, but hold on, the Legend of the White Dragon figures that Valaverse did are absolutely amazing. These are great. I love them.
That's based on what kind of property, though? Like what? With that origination?
The Legend of the White Dragon movie.
Okay.
That hasn't come out yet.
Oh, okay.
But this was his last project, and then they're still working on it because he passed away while they were still filming. So they're trying to fill in the gaps and make it work. A lot of people are giving them crap about it, but I mean, because it was like a Kickstarter project, but they're actively still working on it and addressing that, hey, it is coming out. We're working on it. And I mean, I understand being impatient. I'm an action figure collector. I get impatient about stuff. Where the hell's my glow in the dark Captain Carrot, Toddy Mac? But anyway, that they had just announced last week. But they're working on it. So, and this is a great figure, and they made it like exactly like to scale with Lightning Collection, where even all the pegs match Lightning Collection, the heads swap over and everything. So he knows, them over there at Valaverse, like Bobby Valla, he knows the audience and everything. You can have personal opinions over which way. I don't care, but he wants to make it modular. So it's a smart business decision to make it match.
It looks great.
It's great. It is awesome. Honestly, this is the best. If this was in the Lightning Collection, this would be the best Lightning Collection figure. I'll say that much. The articulation's great. The joints are great. It's a good pinless where they're not wobbly joints. So it's awesome.
He seemed to fit in at Legion's Con. I saw him there, and I saw him at ZoloCon last year in Northern PA. And the crowds, the crowds around his booths were pretty significant. And I don't know if that's just because, it's kind of new to the area, but looking at Art's comment in the chat, and he talks about the pop and swap capabilities there. And I think that's just in general a Legion's attraction. A lot of the Mythic Legions figures are customizable in that way. And I guess that's a great way to market, right? If you're army building, I know that's been one of the critiques of the Star Wars line, that they haven't done enough of that. I think there's one Black Series rebel soldier from Endor that has a face swap, but they kind of need to do more of that in order to sell more.
Yeah. And anyone that collects G.I. Joe Classified should want Action Force to stick around, because there's nothing better than competition to keep making both lines better. So honestly, if Lightning Collection was still going, I'd be like, well, I hope he keeps making Power Ranger-esque, like inspired figures, because it just, it ups the bar. And if only someone was making, DC figures that were on this level all the time, maybe Toddy Mac would care to make everything
making 1/7 scale rabbits.
Man, just
to really really
this is awesome.
Get that competition going.
Exactly. I ordered 2 of the glow in the dark Captain Carrots because I'm going to paint. It's going to be my first time customizing a figure. I'm going to paint all the red blue instead, and I'm going to get a cloth wired blue cape to put on it, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing.
Are you going to film every step of that journey as you cut your first customizing project? You should do that too.
I'm not going to embarrass myself like that, David.
Content.
It'll be like, hey, I screwed up today. Hey, I screwed up on this today.
Did you cut off Magneto's cape and put on the cloth?
Not yet. I need someone to walk me through it because I'm terrified.
I've done it twice. I don't know if I could be helpful in a video, but I've done it twice, and it's never perfect, but it's better than that plastic shit.
Yeah, that plastic cape is terrible. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of that Magneto buck at all. It's too small. But once I get this cape on it and I put the effects I have for him on him and get him up on a flight stand when I redo the display, I won't care. So it is what it is. I was tempted by the Mafex, to be honest with you, but I just couldn't justify that purchase. Because once I upgrade one legend to a Mafex, I'm going to keep wanting to do it. Right. So I can't. I just can't. I can't.
The one thing that stops me from buying Mafex is that they keep making African American and Caucasian faces look Asian, and I don't know if I'm being offensive right now, but I think that they all just come out looking Asian, and it looks right for Jubilee because she's Asian, but for the rest of them, it's not. it's not unique enough.
I'm not offended, but I'm sure John is offended somehow.
I think John left. Oh wait, no, he's still here. What is he saying here? Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, John's still here. I don't know if that. He's still here.
And
Somebody
Magneto works because it's covered by a helmet and the shadow. But if I were to see the facial expressions, I would bet it looked kind of Asian. And he's Caucasian.
John says problematic.
Anti faces. Well, and that's the thing. My issue with Mayfix figures from like I have only really looked at the X-Men line that they've been doing, and like none of the female faces look attractive. Like they're always pulling these expressions that are like wincing and like none of it's like classic. Like none of it really captures a classic Jim Lee aesthetic, and that's the version they're releasing now. So like, I don't know. John. I mean, when is John gonna come on this stream? Let's like
I went to school and a part of some of the courses I took was portraiture, and you had to learn the difference between ethnicities in order to do the fundamental features of a character, and they just don't have it down.
Yeah.
I mean,
all
the eyes.
Maybe it's the same art, like the same sculptor that's like doing all of the head portraits, and like maybe they need. Well, Paul Harding does good ones, but then people have been accusing Paul Harding of having every male head looks the same, like he has
like
his
the
own
Captain America head,
right? Like
and while I'm at it,
Kazar and Icarus, and like
I can.
While I'm at it, the guy that does the Haslab sculpts for Galactus and Giant Man, the same guy I know did the same sculpts because the teeth are the exact same. They're the exact fucking same. And I'm tired of getting the same damn teeth in my Haslabs.
But Galactus is snarly in the opposite direction.
And my mom was a dentist, so I know what dentition looks like, and it's unique. It's not just we don't all have the same teeth.
They went to the same dentist and got caps.
Go.
And it cost us all thousands of dollars.
So guys, I think we've gone off the rails. I think we've offended John at least 7 times today. Before we sign off, before I let everybody do all their plugging, because it'll probably be time for Legends and Liquor here in an hour. And Dan better start early. You better start early. But everybody going to be there tomorrow, right?
I am, but I'm getting out of work at like 4:00 my time. So I messaged Dan, and I'm like, I'll probably get home by 4:45 my time, and you'd have started by 1 my time. So are you still going to be streaming? And he was like, it's probably going to be a 4-hour stream. So he'll like
4. Yeah, sure.
I mean, at least. I mean, a normal stream's like 3.5 to 4. So like it'll probably be a 6-hour stream, but we'll see. So I plan to be on, but I'm probably going to come up like very late.
I'm probably getting off work if it starts at 1. Sundays are normally a pretty short day for me at work, so I'll definitely be on. But let me go ahead before everybody signs off and does their plug-in. Let me thank all of our wonderful channel members that have stuck with us for, this wonderfully, planned out stream. Everything worked according to plan. It was great. Executed. I didn't leave Kurt waiting in a green room for 3 hours. I didn't have to pull in St. James and Legion X to bail us out. Andrew didn't take the wrong turn out of the basement. It went great, guys. All I care about is, Captain Carrot made it on the nice list. That's all I really care about. But let me thank all of our wonderful channel members, the Justified MVPs, Legion X, the man in the building right here with us, Agent Z-Man, the OG very first channel member, and then the Justified St. James, who made a cameo today, Compulsive Collector, who we definitely didn't offend at all today. Dan, who reviews, tune into his channel tomorrow for a 13-hour stream. Christopher Allen, everyone's favorite, displayed once. Rich M, a.k.a. Zordon himself. look at the back catalog of Collecting Justified for that thumbnail. Zion Collectibles, Tac Tac Toys, Cedric Brown, Brian Wong, Kyle M, Gabriel, KJ Smith, Cyber, Abagon's Collection, Jazz D, Kevin Beatty, Kurt K, right here, Mr. with the spaceship. He's going to probably ride to Sedan and be live, right there in the room with him on Legends and Liquor. Let's see here. Super Turk 5000, Darth Primus, John Busink Jr., Joe Juxtapose, Your Girls Got Legos, Alexi's better half. I think Alexi, she's probably just going to take your spot eventually, my friend. And Jesse Hubbard. And guys, I did give away some memberships a little while ago. Let me see. StreamYard doesn't tell me who caught the memberships for some reason. It'll bring up the whole chat, but it looks like Geek Fusion TV, Braithen, I probably butchered that. STM Figures, Phil Jones caught those memberships. And and Kenny and Counterculture. He caught a membership all the way from the basement.
Wow.
All the way from the basement. So thank you everybody for being a channel member. And let's get that off the screen right there. So let's go around. Kurt, you're up at the top of the screen, my friend. Is there anything you want to plug?
Well, the holes in this show are way too big to plug. I'll start there. My God.
Tell me about it.
Good to be with all of you.
But we have fun here.
No, NJ Devs fan 33.
I said it was consistent.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Now I know what John's talking about.
Consistently unprofessional. Thank you for coming with us, Kurt. We'll have to have you back on, bud. It's great seeing you. Hope to see you tomorrow.
Good to see you guys too, and I'll be on tomorrow.
And Rick, let me see.
This is the American Dan Who
Rick,
experience.
where can everybody find you, my friend? If I can get my stupid mouse to work here.
It's just a little bit, I would say 48 hours later than a Thursday, and it's a Friday night, and I probably won't be here, but your guests, your hosts, Justin and David, will be with awesome guests talking about great stuff. Come here every Saturday. It's the place to be.
Thank you, Rick. Good to have you.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you. And Andrew, you got any basement plugging to do?
I do, actually. So I said I was going to start a new Instagram just for the toy collecting. So if you look down there, that's going to be it.
There you go.
Nice.
There's nothing on there right now.
Nice.
So, but yeah.
Okay.
That's
So
it.
send me that link because this is news to me. World premiere.
Don't forget the dot.
Don't forget. Oh my God.
Yeah, you got to have the dot.
Yeah, Andrew, nobody else has that thing. You can actually take that saying because I don't think anybody else has that. So yeah, don't forget the dots. That's a good original thing. Yeah, I like that. There we go. I like that. Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect. So shoot me that link. I'll get that in the description of this and all the other ones, all the other episodes. Thank you, Andrew. And when he's not here, you can find him in the basement with Kenny and Alexi right now.
Yep.
David, never in the basement. David is never in the basement. Where can everybody find you, bud?
Right here, hoing like I mean
Right
it. And happy holidays to everybody. This is super exciting. Next week is the 20th consistent live stream. So if we're not canceled after this one, come back and see us next week.
I might be to blame for that.
No. We're fine. We've survived this many weeks with all of our craziness. So, what's one more? So, David _ Evan _ Smith. Don't forget the underscores on Instagram. And I'm here every single Saturday at 8:45 p.m. ish when Justin can get StreamYards to work properly. And every other Sunday on Legends of Liquor if I'm available. And definitely tomorrow at some point towards the tail end so I can see what's in the box. What's in the box?
I'm looking forward to it.
So, yes, thank you everybody for showing up. Of course, you can always find me here, Just Justin Collects YouTube channel, and every Saturday, Collecting Justified at 8:45-ish, right, David? PM Eastern Standard Time. I will also be on Dan Who's channel tomorrow to unbox.
Wow.
I don't know what the heck is in here.
He got a bigger box, David. He got a bigger box.
You got a bigger box than mine.
There we go. Yeah. I don't know. So, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Hey, just FYI, like, how do you get into this club? Like, I've been on.
Or DM Dan. DM Dan.
He don't like me.
No,
That's not true.
It's okay. Look, I'm gonna start a Collecting Justified group chat too. So if anybody wants in that, DM me on Instagram. I'm gonna start that. It'll be a separate chat next to the separated from the producer chat where David tells me all my ideas are wrong. So and David hasn't been wrong about anything yet, so I'll give him credit on that.
But I'll still in the separate chat, I'll still tell you that your ideas are wrong, just so that nobody else misses out on hearing that, you know. So
exactly. So again, congrats to Art G. DM me on Instagram, bud. I'll get this out to you. And until next time, you know, go get you a Captain Carrot.
Go get a damn rabbit, people.
Everyone needs a Captain Carrot, but I appreciate